welcome you to AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium on the campus of Leander High School. Round Rock Dragon football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Broadcast Network. Along with Blake Herrera, Bruce Kipperman. My name is Rodney Rodriguez, filling in for Mike Rose. Mike is out doing something.
We're not quite sure, Rodney.
We're not sure what he's doing. I asked a question, and it was met with some silence. So we're not sure exactly what he's doing.
Well, we can't say it's a social engagement. I guess we can. We just don't know of what sort.
Absolutely. Regardless, the game goes on. Round Rock getting ready to take on Leander. Round Rock coming off of a tough loss to Vandergrift, really taking them to the ropes. And, Bruce, that sounded like a phenomenal game to see.
It was one of those games that was just really – it was entertaining to watch, entertaining to commentate. Rough that someone had to lose. I think there was just a couple moments during the game that we just stood and scratched our – Mike and I and Blake
Leander High School, Air Force Junior.
I think we saw the defense show up, which was very nice to see. I think it's been since our opening game where they had played as tough as they did. Offense faced the toughest defense they faced all year, and it was just it was an entertaining game, and it came literally down to the last series. So that's all we could ask for.
Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, over on the other side, Leander, they are struggling this year. They lost to Vista Ridge 59-41. Taking a look at those district standings. Huge game tonight for Round Rock as they sit 2-1. They are right there in that playoff hunt. Vandy at 4-0. Hendrickson at 3-1. Cedar Ridge at 2-1. They take on each other tonight. There's Round Rock at 2-1. McNeil at 2-1. Stony Point at 1-2. Westwood 1-3 along with Vista Ridge. Leander winless on the season. As we get ready to go, two original schools right here tonight. Established in 1867. Round Rock High School established in 1899. Leander. These are real old school schools.
It's we were just talking for those that are listening, the dozens of folks that were having pay attention to Rodney and myself and Blake. But it's refreshing to have schools that have their own stadiums play against each other, no less, or just have them. So yeah, it's just nice to see the two schools that kind of built this corridor of Austin and the north section, north was it east section, northwest, northeast section. So.
Indeed. Well, they haven't played since 2011. The all-time series, Leander does lead that 12-11. Only 23 matchups in this series, which is, with those years we just threw out, that's incredible that that is the case. So as we get ready, before Mike did take off, he did have a chance to have a conversation with head coach Jeff Cheatham. We will go to that.
Mike Rose with the KMAX Sports Broadcast Network here with Coach Jeff Cheatham. Looking forward to taking on Leander, heading to Bible Stadium here on Friday. Looking back against Vandergrift, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of good lessons learned, and some momentum, actually, from a hard loss, but momentum moving forward. What's it been like for your team this week as you prepare for Leander?
I've been really proud of the kids. I mean, we've really, our big mantra all year, and will always be, is let's just make sure we're getting better.
Yeah.
I really felt like we got better against Vandergrift. We didn't make the plays at the end of the game. We had a 4-point lead, but I thought we played better defensively. It's probably the best game we've played in probably 13 games, going back to even last year. And a lot of that's an asset to, we've made the decision that we're going to bring a lot more people to the party, per se.
Sure.
We're going to bring more stunts and those kind of things. But kids played really hard. I mean, that's a good team. They're playing well. But just like in 16, when we went to the quarterfinals, we dropped the big district game. It had a few guys banged up. And I told the kids, I said, it's not where we're at right now. We got to continue to get better. But what the bottom line is it's going to be where we finish.
Right.
And so we need to be a better football team than Vandergrift when we finish this season. So we just got to stay the course and keep grinding and getting after it. And, we've got Leander this week. Leander's a little bit more unconventional as far as what they do offensively. They're a double slot option team, which we don't see very much of. We're fortunate in the fact that we run a lot of shotgun option offense, which our defense is used to being able to take care of the dive, take care of the quarterback, and take care of the pitch. So it's not something completely immune to us, but it is something different. And so, we've got our hands full as far as making sure we've got each one of those guys taken care of going into this week.
From last Friday to now, I was speaking with a lot of outside entities, in the broadcast world. A lot of folks have been made believers of Round Rock football, which is which is really cool to hear. But what was even better is I got a chance to talk with some of your players, and they're believing too. So has it been have you felt, I guess I should say, a transition, like a new gear being made as you move forward? You talked about that it's not right now, but how you finish. Have you seen that gear change?
We knew going into the season that we were going to be able to score some points. There's no secret. We've got some really dynamic kids on offense. We're young on defense, and what has to happen is those guys have got to get reps, and they've got to get and they've got to get better, and they're getting better. Yeah. And we're putting the puzzle together on the defensive side of the ball. And when we can do that, and then get really nice and tight and clean in the specials, that's going to be where we are. We traditionally, for whatever reason, we don't always start real fast. A lot of it's been because we play some really, really good football teams.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But that really sharpens us up for middle to latter part of the season, where I feel like we finally kind of get into our niche of what and who we are, and find our true identity. And I think that's really I think that Friday night we kind of came into to that, especially defensively.
It's neat that happened. It's not going to get any easier, and you got to take team by team. But it was really a pleasure to hear that from your players, that they are excited and ready to move forward. And I'm glad to hear that's from your perspective, especially as the coaching staff is concerned too. Excuse me, as you prepare for Leander and all the twists and turns, not a lot of injuries to say of, but also a lot of young, like you mentioned, the young people coming up. Have you seen the maturity from those younger people? I mean, you just mentioned that too, but I'm just wondering about sophomores in particular. Now that's the middle of the season, as it transition to a new level for them too.
The game has to slow down for them, because when they get out there and the speed of the game, everything's just new and it's fast. And but that's the thing that has to happen, and it's just reps. It's something you can coach, and you can do as much as you can in practice, but it takes time. We're seeing kids and seeing the game slow down for them, so that they can react, so that they can be able to go out there and play.
Excellent. Well, hey, I wish you the best of luck. I look forward to seeing all of those things happen and calling a great game Friday night against Leander. So appreciate your time and best of luck.
Thank you.
Coach Peter with the Round Rock Dragons. You are listening to Dragon Football here on the KMX Sports Broadcast Network. We'll be right back after this.
Words of Coach Jeff Cheatham there, pregame interview with Mike Rose. Super cool moment happening out here on the field at Bible Stadium. Looks like we have a military gentleman reunited with his family.
In for his kid's 18th birthday.
Oh, my goodness.
Seen some really neat things, Rodney, but, I mean, last year, or a couple years ago, we were at Copper's Cove, and they parachuted down the flag. This is by far the most touching and emotional start, so very cool.
Very nice, very nice. Take a look how these teams, you can't see them, but here's how the teams will take to the field tonight for Round Rock. The road team, that will be in gray trousers with a white stripe on the side, white jersey tops, maroon number, white helmets with the RR on the side.
And number on the other side.
Absolutely. For the homestanding Leander Lions, they've got the Indianapolis Colts looking happening tonight. Blue trousers, blue jersey tops, white numerals with stripes on each shoulder. White helmets, no emblem on there as we get ready to go. Round Rock will receive the opening kickoff for this District 13 6A contest.
Brown and number
Round Rock looking to get back on track. Marquise Brown drops back.
Eli Gaiman.
Along with Ryan O'Keefe as we get ready to go. From Bible Stadium, kicking it right to left. Ball on the tee. We are underway. Short kick. This one floating along. It's taken at the 25. Trying to find some running room at the 30. The 35 drop down there. Nice return for Round Rock. It'll be first and 10 as Smart brings that out. And we've got a Lion down. Quickly back up. First and 10 coming up for the Dragons.
We've had Rodney, we've had a little bit of an area of opportunity on special teams. So anytime we field the ball cleanly, return it, it's a good moment.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Here comes the offense, led by Ryan O'Keefe at quarterback. That man can do it all. Ball sitting on the left side, hash mark. They go left to right here in the first quarter. First down, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the short side, turns, gives. Here's Brown right up the middle at the 40. He bounces all the way down to the 42. Big run for Marquise Brown to get this started.
Good movement by the offensive line. Saw the entire blue set of Leander linemen go backwards, so that's always a good start for the running game.
O'Keefe comes in, 28 of 52 for 272 yards,
Brown
one
on the carry,
touchdown,
stopped by
62
Crazy.
carries for 675 yards on the ground. Second down coming up, second down and 4. 2 receivers to each side. O'Keefe takes a snap, takes it right up the gut himself. He will
O'Keefe
drive.
with the keeper.
Second effort to get the first down. He bounces out to the 46, and quickly the Dragons move the chains.
You know, Rodney, one of the things that you alluded to earlier with the standings, this is a dangerous game, not because Leander is
First
looking
down
for the
at
first
the
win, but next
Dragon
week is a very
46.
important game for Round Rock against Stony Point. You never want to look past the current week that you're in. So hopeful that we come out strong and we come out firing on all cylinders.
O'Keefe turns and gives. Here's Marquise Brown barreling past the midfield stripe out to the
Brown with
45,
the
down to
carry
the
straight
43.
ahead,
So
tackle.
Brown just follows his center. You know that guy, don't you?
Somewhat. I see him less and less on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. Into Leander territory. They spot it at the 43-yard line. Another first down, so Round Rock on the move, just underway. 10:43 to go here in the first. Trips to the near side, one receiver to the short side. That's the far side. Brown in the backfield. Here's O'Keefe. Turns, gives. Brown runs right at the 45 or at the 40.
Brown
Gets down
on the
to
carry,
the 32.
Dimitri Drayton on the
So
stop.
Brown is just having his
It'll
way.
be
Smash
first down
mouth
at the
football works
32.
every time.
I would be challenged to say there's a running back in this district, and we've got a great running back district that is playing any better than Marquise Brown this season. We are very lucky to have the combination of him and Ryan O'Keefe.
Empty backfield here for O'Keefe as now the motion man comes across on the jet sweep. No, O'Keefe on the keeper. He runs right, breaks one tackle, but he's hit at the 30, coming in on the stop for
O'Keefe
Leander.
with the keeper,
Number
stopped
44,
right around
Ethan
the
Smith in on the hit from his middle linebacker spot.
Yeah, it looks like he probably should have handed that one off on the read pass option. The entire defense waited for him.
Boy,
Evan Smith
O'Keefe
on
with
the
that
tackle
RPO,
along with
man,
number
he's
nine.
just so good at that. He will fool you
Second
every
down.
time, and even right there,
Fooled both of us.
rides it to the last minute. Second down and 7. Now they line up. Out of the pistol, Brown in the backfield. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's O'Keefe. Swing pass complete out to the far side. Sullivan turns up at the 25. He's hit there, breaks a tackle. Second effort trying to get to the first down. He'll be about a yard short, but a nice
Sullivan
little
with the
out pattern by
reception,
Colin
tackled
Sullivan.
by Smith.
You know, Colin and Garrett, when you look at the two
Stopped just shy
weapons
of the
that we have to
yardage to
throw,
gain.
make it a very challenging offense for Ryan with his athletic ability. Just the desire to try spraying the wealth becomes an extreme challenge.
Ball resting at the Leander 22, 3rd down and 1. Here is Brown. He barrels, breaks a tackle at the
Brown
5, at the 10, down to the
with the
8-yard
keeper.
line.
Carries
They'll actually
inside
spot
the
him at the
10.
11.
Looks like that was a wildcat direct
Yeah,
snap to Ryan, to
absolutely.
Marquise.
Sure was. Quickly back. Here's the offense. And timeout
Flag
call.
down.
Oh, penalty
right
marker
around
on the
the
field.
22.
So we'll check the indication here. Round Rock really going right down the field. Looks like this one, Bruce, is going to be against Leander.
Yeah, I didn't even see the flag.
I didn't either.
Defensive offside, number 17. That penalty's declined.
Tell you, when you've got an offense that's moving this fast, that's when you have that happening right there.
Yeah, and they're not subbing, so the defense can't sub. Makes it extremely stressful. I know we're only 4 minutes into the game, but it's a sprint all 4 minutes, especially when you're chasing after Marquise and Ryan are getting run over by them.
First and goal from the 10 on the handoff, turning upfield. That will easily go into the end zone. Touchdown, Round Rock.
Karch
James Hoffman.
Reverse to Hoffman.
And it's a 10-yard scamper. They made it look easy.
One throw and I think 7 runs. And from the perspective of a father of an offensive lineman, as you've heard all season, I will gladly take that.
You got that right. I'll tell you, those positions right there, they don't get any of the glory. They do all of the work. You win these games in the trenches. And that's a great example right there. Here's Beck Kipperman on for the extra point as Round Rock draws first blood here on the Lions at Bible Stadium. Great night for football here. Just a little cloudy. Good snap. The hold, the kick is up and good.
There you go, back
Kipperman's
left-footed boom.
after
All the
attempt
way
is
back.
good.
78 degrees when we start. It'll be 75 when we're done. 8:37 to go in the first quarter. Round Rock leads Leander by a score of 7-0.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon Football. The Classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty fine. Supporting the Round Rock Dragons in 2018.
Back at Bible Stadium, a 7-0 score as Round Rock quickly down the field. 8:37 to go here in the first. Kipperman will get ready to kick it off. And dropping back deep, it's Xavier Terry. That's a guy that'll get a hold of the ball, and he can do some stuff with it. He'll be the deep man. They stand right around the 10-yard line.
Number 58, Kipperman to kick for the Dragons.
Very impressive drive here for the offense to get this thing rolling,
Addison
Bruce.
LaRue.
Absolutely. Let's see what the Coach Shaman likes to do on this kickoff.
Here's the kick. This one.
Pooch.
Yep, fair catch called for and made at the 31. Ball on the carpet. Scary there for Dimitri
Fielded by
Drayton.
Dimitri Drayton.
See, Rodney, so this has been, I know I'm probably uber overcritical, but when you have the unfortunate scenario of a fumble from the other team, our special teams just does not seem to swarm off the line. And when you just kind of jog down the field, you're never going to recover that ball.
Yeah. Yep, got to be quick.
You got to be excited about everything you do on the field.
Here comes the Leander offense. They've got a guy like O'Keefe. They've got Rashard Carter. 11 of 25, 313 yards in the air. He's got 729 yards on the ground. First down for
dual
Carter.
Threat.
Yep. Lines up under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Keeper turns upfield at the 35, the 40. He's got one man to beat. Rashad Carter on the first play of the ball game, all the way down the field. Touchdown, Leander.
Well, you called that one, Rodney.
I'll tell you, 72 yards right down the field, and just like that, Leander draws even.
And the field is also clean with no yellow laundry, so that was unfortunately, the Leander defense won't get much time to rest, but they're going to about ready to tie the game up.
Yeah, that's a name that we will call a lot tonight. He does a lot on the offensive side for him. Here's Eli Geeman. He comes in for the extra point. That kick is up and good. Could have a track meet happening here tonight at AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium in Leander. 8:22 to go here in the first.
Leander High School.
You're
We're
listening.
tied up at 7. Sorry.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. That's 512-255-5510. Go Dragons. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock.
Leander gets ready to kick it off. Elsewhere in 13-6A tonight, we'll keep you posted on these scores. Vista Ridge on the road. They take on Stony Point. McNeil at Vandergrift. And then a big one in 13-6A. Hendrickson taking on Cedar Ridge. Of course, we've got the Battle of the Lakes tonight, too, so we'll get you scores
Back
throughout
deep to
the
receive
evening.
number 4.
Absolutely.
Ryan
Exciting
O'Keefe,
night for
number 36,
big
Marquise Brown.
Central Texas football weekend.
Marquise Brown and Ryan O'Keefe stand back around the 10-yard line as Jamin kicks this one. This one drives all the way back to the 25, taken there and advancing out
Number
to
14,
the,
Smart with the return.
we'll call that the 33-yard
Made
line
by
is where
number
they're going to
34,
mark it
Addison
as
LaRue.
Jordan Smart brings the ball out. So a real quick drive for Round Rock right down the field, and even quicker drive for Leander to keep us knotted at 7, and this could get entertaining tonight.
Yeah, not what you want to see from the Dragon defense to start the game, but let's see if they make the necessary adjustments for an offense that they probably haven't seen on film since it's new to the district.
Going left to right, here's a swing pass. Garrett Miller hauls it in at the 30, outruns a man, and makes a diving effort there at the 45 is where they're going to spot him. That should be a first down, 12 yards as Garrett Miller, a little swing pass there from O'Keefe.
Yeah, good to see Coach trying to get both sides, or both large wide receivers into the offense. We saw last week, Rodney, our throwing quarterback, his sophomore Seth Ford, got there was a targeting penalty and he got taken out. He, I don't believe, is in for this week due to his shoulder still being down. So we're going to see Ryan O'Keefe, I think, run the entire offense running and throwing tonight.
And on the zone read, he keeps it and runs left and bounces out for 12 more yards. Actually give him 13 as he'll get to the 42. So O'Keefe and Carter Made the comparison there as Leander started their first drive. We're going to see a lot of comparisons with these dual threat quarterbacks. Now the ball resting on the left side. Hash mark is there over on the Leander side of the field. Round Rock going right down the field once again. Single receiver to the short side. Trips to the near side. Marquise Brown in the backfield as they run out of the pistol. Here's O'Keefe out of the gun. Takes a snap. Turns. Gives. Brown right up the gut at the 35. Still going all the way down to the 32-yard line. That'll be another first down. They'll give him the 31.
He just runs so violently. It's just fun, not fun probably to tackle,
Take him
but
on,
just fun to watch.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he just, that low center of gravity, he's a tall kid, but when he takes off with the ball, he lowers.
And when you see him without pads, Rodney, he's the most mild-mannered kid.
Yeah.
It's just he puts on that uniform, and he's a warrior.
Absolutely. Ball resting in the center of the field. Trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side, single back in the backfield is Brown. Here's O'Keefe. Look in this direction. Throwing the deep ball, looking for Garrett Miller. One-on-one with the defender. The ball just a little long. Is back on the coverage.
There is a flag down on this one.
Terry. Yeah, this one right at the 28-yard line.
Flag down at the 28.
This was probably up in the trenches somewhere. So we'll wait on the call here from the referee.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was, but it's against the Lions. Looked like a dead ball foul. But we'll check the mark off.
I think it was an illegal man downfield, and he pointed to the wrong
Pointed
team.
to the wrong side. Because this one spotted all the way back to the Leander 36.
An eligible receiver downfield.
Yeah, there's your call. And on the reset, it looks like it will be first down and 15. Clock stop with 7:09 to go here in the first. 7-7 in this ball game. O'Keefe swings it out. Here's Sullivan at the 40. Upfield at the 35. The 30. Stiff arm there. Penalty marker comes
Flag
in
down.
as he drives down to the 28.
Pass
Gets back
complete
past
to
the
Sullivan.
original line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to get Izzy Morgan with a hold right there.
Sanchez and Drayton.
Sullivan up, loses a helmet, may have to go off the field. Although it looked like he might have been out of bounds there. But we will wait on the call. So getting just a little dirty right here. The game dirtying up a little bit. Slows the game down just a tad. Holding indeed.
Number 13, White. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
That's Trevor Waz.
So Waz, I think it was maybe that last block that sprung Sullivan there as he made that diving effort to get back past the stick. They'll back it up all the way back to the 42-yard line. First down and 24. Trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side is Sullivan. Brown stands to the right of O'Keefe. Here's Ryan looking, throwing the deep ball. This one complete at the 32. Sullivan turns upfield, driven out of bounds at the 30.
Pass complete to
So gets some of that yardage back as Xavier Terry drives him out.
Nice throw by Ryan.
Nelson, along with
That was a slow developing play. I thought maybe there was a flag.
Well,
Looks like everybody stopped.
So the Round Rock offense runs this usually once a game, Rodney, where they will. I don't know what the play is called, but it's intended to draw the defense off sides, and the back Kipperman of the center will snap it as quickly as he can, and 90% of the time they'll get the offsides, and that time they didn't, but it was a good completion by O'Keefe.
O'Keefe on the zone read. Good open field tackle there by Leander.
It's a great open field tackle.
Stop at the 26. And that was a great tackle there. Coming in on the stop was Terry. I'll tell you, that's how you slow down those option quarterbacks right there.
Well, and that was a missed block also by
it was.
Karch on the outside. Ryan would have had a much different angle to take had he not have to swing backwards 5 yards.
Third down and 5 coming up. Two backs in the backfield. Going to hand it to Brown. Brown right up the gut. He gets to the 25.
Spence.
He will be short of the first down. Spence in on the stop.
25, fourth down.
They spot this at the 25, so we're looking at about 4 yards short here, fourth down. So decision time for Jeff Cheatham. I think right here you're probably going to go for it.
I think he's going to go for it.
Unless you're Jason Garrett.
Exactly.
Then you punt it away.
Well, Beck has the foot. I just think it's too early. I think Cheatham wants to score touchdowns all night long.
4th and 4. Here's O'Keefe out of the gun, rolling right, looking downfield, pressure coming, turns upfield. He's got some running room. Now he runs left at the 30, the 25, shifts directions, takes a hit at the 21, bounces inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. That'll be a first down for Ryan O'Keefe.
I don't even know what the design call was on that, Rodney.
You can't stop that.
Give it to Ryan and let him make a first down.
Yeah. Improvise. Do what you do.
Whew.
Jeez.
We'll take it. Wasn't pretty.
You take it every time. First and 10, red zone opportunity coming up. Here is the give. Brown running right. He's got all kinds of running room. Breaks a tackle at the 10 and strolls in. 20-yard touchdown run for Marquise Brown.
Untouched. Nice run. Nice offensive line block and nice keeping of their defense on the field and our defense to, I guess, rest after the one play.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Kipperman on for the extra point as he looks to tack on the PAT. And
timeout
Leander. So Tim Smith out on the field, not happy with something there. But we've seen a lot of scoring happen really fast here in this first quarter.
And I'm not sure what he's not happy about. But, Blake, I'm sorry. I know you probably want to jump in.
Nah, you're good.
Poor Blake. I'm probably going to step all over him all night long here, Richard, trying to do this. Just slap me in the back of the head when.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't see a replay on the video screen, but I'm not sure what Coach is upset about.
Recognize its sponsors.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything there that
Mighty Fine Burgers,
looked like a bunch of Leander Lions watching Marquise Brown run for 20 yards. That's what I saw. I mean,
now Coach Carter's coming out to the referees. Surprise, surprise! No one's going to be happy with the
yeah.
Anyone wearing black and white stripes.
Elsewhere in 13-6A, Stony Point leads Vista Ridge 7-0. Vandy on top of McNeil 7-0, and Cedar Ridge on top of Hendrickson 6-0. Those are all first quarter scores. Here's Kipperman on for the extra point as they look to tack it on.
$5,000 towards closing costs. Thanks to all the sponsors of the Leander Lions football booster.
Stands gets ready to go. Good snap. The hold. The kick is up and a little low, but it is no good.
It looked like it got blocked.
Yeah. Somebody might have got a fingertip on that one.
Otherwise, I don't know what the heck that was.
5:21 to go in the first. Round Rock 13, Leander 7.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Realtor Jen Griffith at Southern Roots Realty Group is on a mission to service her clients' every real estate need, no matter how big or small, while building lifetime client relationships. Buying, selling, leasing, or investing, she and her team are here to help you through it all. Call 512-970-5130. 512-970-5130. Go Rock Football. Who feeds your dragons? Fabulous Affairs Catering feeds your dragons. And we can help feed your crew too. Call us at 512-653-5237. Again, that's 512-653-5237 to help us prepare for your next event. ROCK. Go Dragons. Core Speed Gym, you want results? Well, that's what we say, and that's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon Football.
Kipperman to kick for the Dragons.
Aiden Daugherty, Xavier Terry stand back as Kipperman gets ready to kick it off as you hear Blake Herrera there. Bruce Kipperman. I'm Rodney Rodriguez off the bench for Mike Rose tonight. Kipperman with the ball at the 40, sets it up. Kick is off. Fair catch called for and made there at the 25. That ball's on the carpet rolling around the 20, and that is 2 times for Dimitri Drayton.
On the fair catch.
3rd time's a charm.
First down
line. I will assure you they will keep kicking at this young gentleman until either he catches it or until we find 3 individuals fast enough or wanting to sprint down the field to go recover a ball on the turf.
Dangerous play there by Drayton. 2nd time tonight. He has been fortunate. Here comes Rashad Carter. We saw him break out for 72 yards on the first drive, the first play for the Leander offense. They go right to left. Single receiver to each side. 2 backs in the backfield as they run the slot offense, or 3 backs in the backfield. Carter will line up under center. 3-man front from the Dragons. Here's Carter. Stands. Fakes. Run to the option this side. Trying to turn upfield. Nothing doing. Dropped at the 15-yard line. 6-yard loss. And a big hit as he stopped by Jordan Smart.
I'll definitely take that as a result versus the first play that went the other direction.
Much better start. Yeah, they're trying to run the option. And that's a scary play because when you got a guy like Carter, you never know if he's going to pitch or if he's going to turn right upfield. 3 backs in the backfield once again. 6-yard loss. 2nd down at 16. The ball resting at the 15-yard line. 4:44 to go here in the first. 13-7. Round Rock on top. Moving across the front. Actually, this will be against Leander.
Yeah, it looks like the number 13 came offside.
Connor Kessler took a step forward there and quickly Titus Dunk points that out to the official.
5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
Round Rock going the wrong, or Leander, pardon me, going the wrong way here on this drive. Now you're 2nd down and 21 as they're heading towards that south end zone rather quickly.
Yeah, not a place that's friendly to be when you're on offense going towards the wrong end zone.
Second down, 21 from under center. Here's Carter. Two backs in the backfield. He's got a tight end lined up, somewhat of a slot. Now the tight end shifts, moves. Here's a give right up the middle. There's nothing there. As he gives to the first man through, Thornburg. And Thornburg trying to make something out of nothing.
Looks like it was at number 96.
Yeah, I believe that was 96 on stop. That's Isaiah Hernandez.
Not fooled by the power up the middle.
Yeah, minimal gain. Out to the 11. Might have got a yard, and that's what they're going to give him. That'll bring up third down and 20.
This has been our Achilles heel, I'm sorry, Rodney, all season.
No problem.
Third down and long, we call the country mile, and we seemingly aren't very, but we'll take this
It
as
works
well.
this time. Carter dropped. Now Carter breaks a tackle. Don't know how he did it. He's still going to have a 2-yard loss, but Rashad Carter dead to rights and somehow spun out of that.
Around the 7-yard line.
And it's Hernandez once again.
Fourth down.
Great pursuit, great pressure. We'll take it, especially after what happened and transpired on the first play of the game. Great second series.
And I'll tell you what, Bruce, 3 and out is one thing. That kind of 3 and out.
Absolutely. It's what, fourth and 24? Wow.
Fourth and 24, all the way back to the 7-yard line.
This makes a long snap very important when you're punting out of your own end zone.
So getting ready to punt it away. And punting, it will be Eli Jamin. He stands on the S in the Leander ISD end zone. Nice kick. This one takes a bounce at the 42.
Pick it up,
Sullivan
Colin, pick it up.
Will watch this one just roll. And it will be down at the 42. First and 10 from their own 42 coming up here for Round Rock, their third drive. Clock stops, 3 minutes remaining. Dragons on top 13-7.
So, the offense has been unstoppable, but I would have liked to have seen at least a catch. I don't think that was uncatchable, if you will. I think Colin was on this side of the field. I think if he had a chance to see it, or when they do it over film tomorrow, he'll wish he probably would have caught that.
Here comes the offense out. Ball resting on the right side. Hash mark. Dragons still going left to right here in the first quarter with a 6-point advantage, 13-7. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 receivers to the far side. Empty backfield here for Ryan O'Keefe as he awaits the snap. Here's O'Keefe, swings it out. Sullivan hauls it in at the 38, turns upfield at the 40, the 45 at midfield. He is wrestled down in Leander territory all the way out to the 49.
Tackled by number 3.
Definitely seeing Coach want to get the passing game a little bit involved. I think maybe the one set of film that Leander has seen was last week with a run-heavy offense. And to show the dynamic of a pass-heavy offense, not heavy, but net neutralized, it's going to get the wide receivers a lot of space.
Good night for Sullivan here to start out in the first quarter. Now Sullivan here to the near side along with Miller. 2 backs in the backfield. Marquise Brown, O'Keefe standing there. Single receiver over to the far side for a 2nd down and 2. Play ball at the midfield stripe. Here's the snap. O'Keefe, 5-step
wide
drop.
open.
Wide open. Garrett Miller. There's the pass. A little long. Hauls it in. One-handed grab. Not able to hold on to it.
Complete.
Oh, Miller.
Wide open. He ran untouched down the field. And see the difference, Rodney, that our normal throwing quarterback, Seth, that's a pass that he easily makes routinely. And Ryan being the running quarterback, not necessarily the throwing heritage or history, just out through Garrett by about a yard.
Yeah, and Garrett, he had gotten in between Smith and Drayton. He had wide open spaces. Here's a 3rd down and 2 play coming. A little bit of a giveaway down there. You go back to what works. Here is Brown running right, turns upfield at the 40 all the way down to the 35-yard line. Marquise Brown, another big hitter, 20 yards for a first down.
Yeah, great follow block by Sam Eichenhorst, leading Marquise all the way down the field.
Trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Here's a swing pass complete. Sullivan at the 38. Now at the 30, driven down at
Sullivan
the 26-yard line. So quickly, close to the first down.
16, Ray Eggleston.
They're giving it to him, it looks like.
Yes. Looked right at the spot. So indeed, he gets to the 26. That's where he needed to get. So the spot there. New set of downs as the clock rolls with 1:40 to go here in the first. Here's Round Rock quickly back. Boy, that Leander defense already back on their heels. 2 receivers split to each side. Running the jet sweep, trying to turn up field at the 25. At the 20, spins, breaks a tackle. Nice run on the jet sweep as it is James Hoffman. Hoffman already with a touchdown tonight.
As hard as Marquise runs, that was a great block on the jet sweep for him to free up Karch Hoffman for that run.
Gets inside the red zone, ball resting at the 18-yard line for a 2nd down and 2 play. Here's the snap. on the draw. Brown runs left, bounces off a tackler,
Brown straight ahead.
and falls all the way to the 11-yard line. That's another Dragon first down. It's just hard running.
It looks like it's coming very naturally and at ease by the offense, which I think we all expected, but it's just nice to see. Fun to watch.
Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Dragons lead by 6, looking to add on to it here before we get to the end of the first quarter. Here's Sullivan to the near side. Now Hoffman in the backfield along with Brown and O'Keefe. 2 receivers to the far side. Miller along with Plouffe. Here is the give. Brown, this time he has stood up and dropped at the 12-yard line.
Evan Smith.
Yeah, that's just a great play by Smith.
Yeah, it looks like Leander. I mean, if you watch, Leander had 9 people in the box. They definitely placed their bet on
Brown
run.
on the carry. Loss of 1, second down.
So he loses a yard. Clock rolling here as we are right at the 22nd mark to go in the quarter. Let's see if the Round Rock offense sets to run a play. Here's O'Keefe bringing the troops back out. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball resting on the right side hash mark. O'Keefe turns, fakes, gives. O'Keefe spins, looking for Hoffman. That one picked off in the end zone.
Interception,
by Leander.
Lions.
Nice
Ishmael
play there by
Sanchez.
Ismael Sanchez as he was
Picks it
looking for
up.
Hoffman, misses, and Sanchez steals it.
Yeah, there's 3 receivers in that area.
carpet.
It didn't look like it was to any of them. He'd broken it and had a little bit of a moment to throw it, and just not a well-thrown ball.
That one might have been one where he could have tucked that one and maybe would have been a better result there.
I think he'd still be running.
Yeah, I think he would too. He'd be about to 183 at this point as quick as he
For
is.
every emergency.
Here comes the offense out, the Leander offense with the first turnover of the ball game.
St. David's Healthcare treats every
They come out
emergency
3
with
seconds.
the
Yeah, last
highest
play of the
level
first quarter.
possible.
I bet they're going to run Carter. 1st and 10 from the 20. Empty set to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side as Carter stands under center. Motion man across. Fakes the pitch, the draw, the counter tray coming back the other way. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Counter play up
That
to the
is
25.
how
That'll
the
be
first quarter will end. Very fast-moving first quarter. Round Rock draws first blood. Leander answers. Round Rock answers back after 1 complete here at AC Bible Stadium. Your score, Round Rock 13, Leander 7.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Ted Heaton and his team at State Farm Insurance say, it's game time, so let's go Round Rock Dragons. On or off the field, Ted Heaton and his team are always here to support the players, coaches, parents, and fans. Good luck and go Dragons. John Martin and the guys at Motorman Garage say, pedal to the metal, Round Rock Dragons, and when you need a pit stop, bring your car or truck to Motorman Garage at 1520 Sam Bass Road in Round Rock, or call 512-804-0423. Again, that's 512-804-0423 for an appointment. Go Dragons. Dragon parents know there's only one orthodontist for their dragons, and that's Dr. R. Blair R. Barnett at Avery Orthodontics. Call 512-260-0084 or visit his website, www.averyortho.com, for an appointment. Go Dragons.
Day lunch, a night out.
Full stadium in a 13-7 ball game. They flip sides. Now the Leander offense. They go left to right for a 2nd down and 5 play. Here's Carter as he barks out the signals. 3 backs in the backfield, single receiver to the near side. Carter on the gives to the big man. Not a lot of running room there as that one's bottled up quickly as Anthony Thornburg gets out to the 27.
David Cruz on the
Setting
carry.
up 3rd and short. See what
Cruz,
the defense
pardon
does
me.
here.
Yeah, so 3rd down and short here. So if the
Tackle
Dragons
made by
can
Ashton
stall this
Millers.
drive,
It's going to be 3rd and 3.
as we are just underway here in the second quarter, 13-7 game. Here's the Leander offense up. Ball resting at the 28-yard line. Tight formation here. 3-man front from Round Rock. Here is Carter. Spins around now. Will try to run the option. They bottle it up. Great play by the Round Rock defense. Looked like some confusion in the backfield there for Leander. Carter tucks and runs. There's nowhere to go.
I'll tell you what, that
Kirkpatrick
that had a
on
little
the
bit of
tackle.
catastrophe written all over it, and the defense did a good job swarming to
No
the
gain,
ball
4th down.
and staying in their swim lanes.
So that will bring up a 4th down play. And it looks like the punting unit will make their way out here for Leander. So once again, a nice job by the Round Rock offense as they bottle up that drive. And they're doing a really nice job of containing Rashard Carter. Carter only doing the damage on that first play of the ball game for Leander. First offensive play for Leander as he goes 72 yards.
Eli Gaiman to kick for
Eli
the
Gaiman
Lions.
will punt it away as Colin Sullivan stands back at the 39 here for Round
Expecting
Rock.
to receive Sullivan.
Good snap. Gaiman pulls that down. Almost blocked. That one a nice high end-over-end kick. Sullivan lets that one take a bounce at the 40. It'll take a Leander bounce all the way out to about the
Gateman's
34-yard
kick
line.
goes out
That's
of
where they will
bounds in
set it
Round
down.
Rock territory.
1st and 10 coming up
Around
here
the
for
33.
the Round Rock offense.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Henry Hui Photography is a longtime supporter of the Dragons. Sports photos, band photos, graduation photos, and more. Henry Hui Photography does it all. Find him on Twitter at Henry Hui Photo. Go Rock.
Dragons back on offense, setting up, looks like, what, Rodney, on the 34?
Yep, they set it at the 34, 1st and 10, as the Dragons now go right to left here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. The ball will be spotted on the right side hash mark. As you look at your smart device as you listen to this, or PC. Here's O'Keefe, swing pass complete. Sullivan hauls it in at the 32, the 35. He's hit at the 41 and driven out of bounds. Sullivan just so fast on those outside patterns, and he just jets down the field for 10 yards.
He is. I think that's his 6th reception already tonight.
He has been the go-to man for O'Keefe. So as
8.
Bruce talked about, we're watching O'Keefe do it all tonight, opening up the passing game here. 2nd down play. Here is Brown easily running right, picks up the 1st down all the way down to the midfield stripe, and Brown just continues to torment that Leander front.
He certainly does. It's I think last game was his only game of the season under 100 yards. And I think he wants to surpass that very early tonight.
Ball spotted on the Leander side of the field at the 49-yard line, just past the midfield stripe. 10 minutes to go here in the half. 13-7 Round Rock lead. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's O'Keefe turning upfield at the 50. The play bottled up as he hands it off to Hoffman.
3.
But he is met by Dyron Dixon. Nice job by Dixon to pursuit all the way across back to Hoffman.
Yeah, I think Karch might have got a little anxious and cut that up a little too soon rather than letting the jet sweep go all the way back over.
Trips to the far side, all kinds of movement. That ball on the carpet, but thought the play was whistled dead. Leander saying they have the ball. But I saw all kinds of movement across the front line there, Bruce. I don't know exactly.
I'm not sure why they didn't call offsides. And then I am not sure what happened there. O'Keefe fumbled the snap. Good snap. And the referees don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Leander's saying they have the football. As it looked like maybe O'Keefe thought the play had been blown dead.
I don't know why they didn't call offsides. 3 guys touched the offensive line to begin with.
Absolutely. There was all kinds of movement across there. And look, I guess the ball will stay with Round Rock. Line of scrimmage now the
Loss on the play.
46. Well, that's better than a fumble.
I just don't I don't know what game the refs are watching.
3-yard loss, so that'll set up 2nd down and 15. Here's O'Keefe
counter
on
nice
the counter. Brown breaks a tackle at midfield. He's tripped up there. Another nice open field tackle there by Leander.
Brown on the kick.
Yeah, that was looked like a couple people stayed in their area, and Bo Collins just didn't know which guy to block. And Marquise went one way and Bo went the other.
Evan Smith on the stop. One thing that we'll notice tonight, guys, is if you look at that Leander roster, you got a lot of guys that looks like they're going both ways. So we're calling out names. There's a little bit of the Iron Man going on here for Coach Tim Smith and his Lions. So as this game goes on, especially on the defensive side, as this Round Rock offense just continues to burn up and down the field, fatigue will set in very quickly.
They're definitely not strength in numbers on their side of the field. It is very thin.
Here's a timeout with 8:43 to go in the half. 13-7 Round Rock on top of Leander.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They're open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons. Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's time for your first car, truck, or you just need another one, then stop by and see Mike at Music Family Motors and his family. They'll take great care of you. Call 512-358-6975 or go to musicfamilymotors.com. That's MUSICK FamilyMotors.com. Go Dragons.
Towards closing.
4th down and 10 coming up as Seth Ford
Terry
trots
back
out.
to receive for the Lions.
First time to punt it away here for the Lions, or for the
Seth
Dragons,
Ford,
rather.
the punt.
Xavier Terry stands back. Nice punt. This one takes a bounce at
Off the side of his foot, goes out of
34.
bounds.
They'll spot
right
it at
around
the 30.
29. It'll be first down.
It was about a 20-yard punt.
Yeah.
Got good height. Just I think it went off the side of his foot a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, elsewhere in 13-6A. So that has been corrected. It is Cedar Ridge on top of Hendrickson 6-0. 10 minutes to go in the second. That's at forfeit early.
We'd like to recognize
What's that all about?
Bush's Chicken.
14-0.
One of our
Vandy on top of
sponsors for
McNeil
tonight's
and
game.
Stony Point leads Vista Ridge in the first quarter. 7-0 ball game there. 1st and 10 for the Leander offense as they go left to right. Here is Rashad Carter bringing the offense out. Tight formation. 3-man front from Round Rock. 2 backs in the backfield. Carter under center. Brings a motion man across. On the give, a little bit of running room, but that closes up nicely. Great
Flag on
tackle
the
there
play.
as a
Cruz,
flag
the
comes in
ball
at the end of the
carrier.
play. Cruz, the ball carrier, as he's stopped by
Number 11.
Donald.
Tackled by McDonald.
False start.
Keegan
Number
McDonald.
72, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
So they'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be 1st down and 15. So you saw a little bit of a surge there across that Leander front. Well, that's why somebody took off just a tad bit early.
He was off quickly. You're right.
So the ball sitting over on the left side hash mark. The new line of scrimmage now the 24-yard line here for Leander as we work towards the 8-minute mark to go in the half. Close ball game. A whole lot of scoring to start this thing off. We got to 13-7. We've stalled out here in the second quarter. 1st down and 15 play coming up. Here's Carter under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Tight formation over on the far side. On the give, looking for running room. Running right, turning upfield at the 30, the 35, all the way down to the 37-yard line as LaRue carries it out.
The first down.
Picks up the first
Tackle
down. He's
made
brought down
number
by
7,
Titus Dunk.
Dunk.
Yeah, Titus recovered, but could have been stopped for minimal, if not any gain, as he ran by Titus the first part of the play.
I'll tell you, this Leander offense, you see so much of the run-pass option and the zone reads and all of that now. Boy, these tight formations, 3 backs in the backfield. They run the old zone stuff. Here's Carter under center. Gives to the second man through. Big hit for Round Rock as really
LaRue
putting
on the carry
a
to
stop
the
there. The
41.
initial contact was Julian Jones.
Julian's
Stop making
quietly
number
had a very
99,
impactful
Mikey
season. When he comes in, you
Hernandez.
definitely get the sense that he is strong enough and with a low sense of gravity gets under the offensive line with relative ease.
Hernandez there to finish him off. 2-yard gain on 1st down to bring up 2nd down and 8 as the ball resting at about the 40.5-yard line. Maybe 40 and a quarter is what we'll call that.
I'll give you that one.
That'll work, won't it? Single receiver to the near side. He now shifts in shallow. Receiver comes over from the far side, and a timeout called here by Tim Smith and his Leander bunch. 6:47 to go in the half. Dragons continue to lead 13-7.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Praxent proudly supports Round Rock Dragon Football. If you need custom or mobile application development, let's build something game-changing together. Go Rock and go Dragons. Rock Sports has been in business for over 15 years with an experienced staff providing unmatched screen printing and embroidery services. For a personal touch, give Rock Sports a call at 512-218-9913. Again, that's 512-218-9913. Or you can visit one of our retail locations. Go Rock.
Battle of the old schools here tonight as Leander and Round Rock mixing it up for the first time since 2011. Old rivalry right here. A couple of schools with stadiums on their campuses, as Bruce talked about here in the intro. 2nd down and 9 play coming up. Here's Carter under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Make that 3. Carter brings the motion man across and gives Carter on the option, trying to run left, turns upfield, breaking the tackle at the
McDaniel,
45.
the pitch man.
Gets to midfield. That's
Carries up to
McDaniel.
midfield for a first down
And
line.
that'll be a first down.
Stopped by
Nice
number
gain of
11,
about 10
Keegan
yards there.
McDonald.
Yeah, it was. Rodney, it's so critical to be able to get back to technique and fundamentals and tackle, wrap, and hold. And when you don't, an offense like this exposes you because you want to stay and pack in your defense like we're doing against their packed-in offense. And we've got to be able to just do the fundamental tackling better than we have been already.
Ball at the midfield stripe with 6:16 to go here in the half. Here's Carter under center. Stands. May have changed the play there. Single back in the backfield, quick motion on the give, running right up the middle. Big hit.
Cruz, the
Big hit
first
at the
man through,
46-yard
carries up
line.
to the 46.
Drives Cruz all the way back. Well, that was a nice stick right there by Round Rock.
Yeah, it sure was.
Jordan Smart, number 14.
Yeah, that
on
was
the
smart.
tackle.
Smart comes in. That was a heck of a play there. Jordan had a long way to go to make that lick.
Absolutely. Number 11 will feel that one the way he absorbed Jordan and a couple people, giving him a good force backwards.
So with that forward progress, 2nd down and 6 is the ball still resting at the 46-yard line. Here is Leander quickly back up for a 2nd down play. 2nd and 6. Carter under center. Single back in the backfield. Tight formation here from the Leander offense. Turns, gives, trying to turn upfield, running right.
LaRue.
That will be LaRue as he gets to the 39.
Beyond the 40 to the 38.
And that'll be a Leander first down.
Leander.
Yeah, so as we saw earlier in the first quarter with that stop, this offense, you don't want to give them any more confidence than possible. Once you get this this read triple option offense going, you're gonna have fits as a defense trying to figure it out. You've got to do a better job at point of attack.
Yeah, this and that old slot T that we're starting to make a comeback, man. They are hard to defend in this RPO day. As another timeout called by Leander. That may be their last one of the half. I think they got one left.
I think that was it.
Is that it? Yeah, that is their last one. 4:55 to go in the half as the Dragons lead 13-7.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Wag-A-Bag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been in serving the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Rock, go Dragons. We'd like to take the time to recognize the 2018-2019 Round Rock Football Booster Club officers. They do a wonderful job supporting our team, coaches, community, and high school. President Michelle Carson, Vice President Randall Ford, Treasurer Sarah Eichenhorst, Secretary Leslie Espinoza, Parliamentarian Mike Calvo, and Member-at-Large Ron Sullivan. This Football Booster Club meets every Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the Dragon's Lair. All parents and fans of the Round Rock Dragon varsity, JV, and freshman football teams are welcome and encouraged to attend.
Ball resting at the Round Rock 38. The Leander offense makes their way out. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Lions. They change it up. They split receivers out to both sides as the ball resting on the right side hash mark. 2 backs in the backfield here for Carter. Carter, quick step, looking. He will be dropped. Big hit. Big play by the Round Rock defense.
Absolutely. He had no one to throw to. And again, similar to the criticism I usually give Round Rock, Rodney, if something's working, why do you overthink it? Stay with it.
Yeah, and you burned a timeout for that. Otworth and Kirkpatrick come in and drop Carter. Yeah, they change the formation. It ends up in a 5-yard loss. 2nd down and 15. The ball spotted all the way back now at the 43-yard line. They go back to the other formation. Actually, now they're splitting receivers to each side. So here's a 2nd down play. Carter under center. As he turns, running the option this way, trying to turn upfield. Great open field tackle once again. I'll tell you, couple of sequences here for Otworth. He is just all over this offense.
He's been very impactful. Understands what the offense is all about. I'll tell you though, you're exactly right. When those 2 wide receivers split out, it just opens up a seam that our defense is able to get to, regardless if it's run or pass. And to our earlier point, they've kind of messed with what was working. We've seen that from Round Rock the last couple of series as well. Marquise can run. Ryan can run. Yeah, we throw deep. We throw an interception on a 20-yard pass. Why? You don't need to.
Yeah. Big 3rd down and 15 coming up here for Leander. Here's Carter under center. Round Rock teases the blitz. Now they back it off. Here's Carter going to try to run the option. He keeps it, turns upfield, running left, breaks a tackle at the 40, and he's dropped at the 37. Well shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down and 10 coming up as he gets to the 38.
A little too far to kick, a little too close to punt. 4th and 8. Man, we've seen a lot of timeouts this drive.
Another timeout. I tell you that, Bruce, that first quarter just flew by, and now the second quarter is slowly creeping along. 3:16 to go in the half.
LASD Video Scoreboard founding partners.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations. Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon Football. The Classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431, and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. Go Dragons.
Big night here as we have Week 7 underway in Texas high school football. 13-6A battle right here. Round Rock picks this one up tonight That would look really nice in the standings with some big games coming up. Here's a 4th down and 9 play. Carter rolling right, looking downfield. Defense pursuing, throws a deep ball. That one batted away. Great defensive play. Back on the backside as Titus Dunk comes just slaps that away from Sanchez.
Yeah, that was a great not last second. Titus was with them, but again, when you get away from your basics, Leander is clearly not a downfield throwing team, and there wasn't much chance of getting that when you run the offense that you have.
Yeah, you watch Carter. Even he's a very mobile quarterback, but even as he rolls left right there, he looks totally uncomfortable, knowing that he's got to uncork that football down the field.
Absolutely.
And the ball goes over on downs with 3:09 to go. Here's Round Rock, an opportunity, trying to build on this 13-7 lead. They go right to left. Here is O'Keefe out of the shotgun. Marquise Brown stands right behind him in the pistol. 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side for the first down play. On the give, going back to what works. Brown runs left and bounces out to the 40. 3 yards on first down.
And then, 3-minute drive to end the half and get a touchdown. I think that's all you really want out of this.
Absolutely. He picks up 3, 2nd down and 7. They spot it at the 40. Here's O'Keefe, 2 to the near side. Ryan turns, gives. This is Marquise Brown.
Again with the carry, tackle by
breaks a tackle. He gets out to the 43, and they will spot it there. So Brown, not a lot of running room there, and it brings up a big 3rd down here. Round Rock still with 1 timeout in their back pocket. Leander's out of timeouts here in the half.
I'd personally like to stick to this. It looks like Leander's made a little bit of an adjustment, so I'd like to see maybe a little bit of a delay here, but I wouldn't throw here. There's no reason to pressure or rush this.
2 receivers to each side. Here's O'Keefe. Acts like he's going to throw it. Tongue tucks and runs at midfield. He ain't going to be caught. He is long gone. 57 yards, touchdown Ryan O'Keefe.
So interesting, Rodney. I'm not going to say I'm a soothsayer, but that was a delayed quarterback run.
Yeah.
And it allows is the defense to make their overcommitment, and that's exactly what Leander's defense had done over the last couple plays: is commit early and attack the middle of the offensive line, and it got Marquise 2 3-yard runs. Ryan keeps the ball, lets them commit, and just runs right around him. It was a great play, great run, and honestly, it was a great call.
Yeah,
good go for 2 to try getting back on a 7-point.
Here's O'Keefe, gives to Brown. He bounces, breaks a tackle, but he is stopped at the 2.
No good.
So the 2-point attempt, no good. So hopefully those do not factor in here to the end of this one. 2:07 to go in the half here from AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium in Leander. Round Rock leads 19-7 over Leander.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. Realtor Jen Griffith at Southern Roots Realty Group is on a mission to service her clients' every single real estate need, no matter how big or small, while building lifetime client relationships. Buying, selling, leasing, or investing, she and her team are here to help you through it all. Call 512-970-5130. 512-970-5130. Again, that's 512-970-5130. Go Rock Football.
I'm just going to say, welcome back, Rodney. That I don't think we, any means or reason, had to go for 2 points there.
Yeah.
We're not even in this. I mean, we're in the second quarter, and I hate that we're making now 7-point series be 6-point drives.
Yeah, you hate to, I mentioned there, you hope that those don't come back to haunt you, but I think that's a situation right there where I probably would have kicked the extra point.
Yeah, there's what do you got to lose? It's a scenario that
Dragons back deep to receive for the Lions. LaRue,
Seth Ford out to kick
Xavier Terry.
Yeah, Seth Ford, Darty, and Terry stand back. Here's the kick. This one a little line drive. It's taken at the 20, advancing out to the 30. And the hit applied right there.
Sanchez on the return.
Quickly
He's tackled
downfield
by
was
number
Neil
1,
McCarty.
Trey McCarty.
Well, McCarty just darted right down the field and laid the lick on Sanchez. 2:01 remaining, so Leander with another opportunity here to try to dig into that 19-7 Round Rock advantage.
Let's see if the no timeouts comes back and bites them in the butt, though.
Yeah. Be interesting to see here what Tim Smith does with this Leander offense. We talked about it, Bruce. They really seem to be hitting on something. They take that timeout, they shift, they go a different direction, and that drive just stalls. They give Round Rock the ball. They go right down the field.
Yeah, and again, the interesting thing here, Rodney, is with no timeouts and the running game working, This makes it a very interesting series.
Here's Carter under center. On the zone read, he gives. There's not a lot of running room there. Actually, he does pick up 3 yards. With 3.5, they may give him the 40. So they'll spot it at the 40 for a 3-yard gain on first down.
So what's interesting is Coach Jim isn't
David
looking
Cruz
to call
on the
timeout.
carry.
And it doesn't look like Leander is rushing to the ball or in any hurry
24
either.
Otworth on the stop.
Yeah, clock rolling.
Gain
1:38
of 3, second down.
on the game clock here in a 19-7 game from Bible.
I'd guess if Round Rock has a stop here or near loss, this will be our third timeout used to see if we can get the ball back for a quick drive.
2nd and 7. Here's Carter. Gives once again. Just Round Rock defense just
LaRue on
swarms.
the carry.
LaRue gets
Stop
a
under
yard,
24 Otworth.
but Otworth comes in and just stands him up and drives him right down to the carpet.
And a surprise, no use of a timeout right there. I really, with a minute 20, I really thought that he would have called timeout.
They spot this one at the Leander 42 as we get inside a minute to go here in the first half. 3rd down and 5 officially is what Leander is shown. Here's Rashad Carter under center. Short formation, single receiver to the near side. 3 backs standing in the backfield. Round Rock showing the blitz. The linebackers back off. Play clock at 6. They'll have to hurry to get this off. Here's Carter, turns and gives. That will be short of the
Cruz
first down
on the carry.
as Cruz bounces down to the 46, and he is 1 yard shy, Bruce. 1 yard.
And we will still not use our timeout.
Yeah, they're going to probably let Leander. Oh, we got a lion a little slow there. One of the big guys, a little slow getting up. But the clock continues to roll. It's at 16. As that was Riley Wells, real slow to get up. Clock rolling, ball at the 46. We're inside 10 seconds. I think Leander's content to head to the locker room.
I would be if I were Leander as well. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure why we gave over the last minute of the first half to back to Leander. We definitely had an opportunity to get the ball back and either put pressure on the punt or see if we get a return. So that perplexes me as well.
Round Rock draws first blood. They lead 7-0, and Leander answers to tie it up at 7. Leander hasn't scored from then. A missed extra point and a missed 2-point conversion here at the half from AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium at Leander. Your score, your Round Rock Dragons 19, Leander Lions 7. Your halftime show coming up.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
At Austin Pets Alive, the mission is to promote and provide the resources, education, and programs needed to eliminate the killing of companion animals. That means more happy pets joining more happy families every single day. In fact, Austin Pets Alive has saved more than 25,000 dogs and cats since 2008. And you can help. Adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, we all have at least one of those, you're needed. Visit AustinPetsAlive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive, helping people help pets.
KMAX Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? We're like the biggest, most beautiful field of bluebonnets you can imagine. Except we're not going to play sports here because they're bluebonnets. What, are you crazy? We'll get some nice pictures before we go, though. Hey kids, just sit down over there. Yeah, right in the middle of them. Smile. Perfect. Well, we'll send this one to Grandma. Bringing your teams to you since 2003. We are KMAX Sports.
19-7 halftime score as we get ready to head down to the field for halftime. The Round Rock Dragon Band and the Dragonettes here at AC Bible Stadium.
Are led on the field by Major Carolina Flores, Major Bailey Alexander, Major Ani Farrell, Major Jolie Farrell, Lieutenant Colonel Lily Bird, and Colonel Ashley Safaya. Social officers are President Mallory Harwick, Vice President Carolina Avila Martinez, Social Officer Ali Hubbard, Social Officer Madison Manning, Social Officer Maya Basine, and Social Officer Zoe Pena. Congratulations to the Dragonette of the Week, Abby Poe. Congratulations to the Spirit Girl of the Week, Ella Reedy. And congratulations to the Officer's Choice of the Week, Elizabeth Sparrow. Tonight, the Dragonettes will be performing a palm routine to We Got the Beat. The Dragonettes are under the direction of Molly Joy and Gabrielle Offiero. Managers are Kayla Sportsman, Brooke Caldwalder, Mason Dyer, and Madeline Georgians. It's halftime, and that means showtime. They have represented Round Rock and Central Texas in competitions and parades across the nation. Annually recognized as one of the premier bands in the country, Dragon Band parents and fans, please welcome your band to the field. You know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Marchers of the Week for the Dragon Band are Junior Varsity Woodwind, Nathan Charles. Junior Varsity Brass, Zach Dockin. Varsity Woodwind, Trinity Sims. Varsity Brass, Grahit Malik. JV Rock Drums, Julius Jackson. Varsity Rock Drums, Andrew Avery. And Color Guard, Taya Hoffman. Feature twirlers for the Dragon Band are Mackenzie Gomez and Josie Linson. Tonight, the Dragon Band Junior Varsity will present Rock the House with music by Starship and Van Halen. The Dragon Band is under the direction of David Mobley, Steve Rader, Brittany Graham, Kathy Benford, and Nicole Younger. Drum majors are Brianna Del Pozo, Govind Joshi, Anna Zaverna, Simran Shah, and Sawyer Clark. The Round Rock High School Dragonettes and Dragon Band thank you for watching this evening's presentation, and good luck to the Leander Marching Band in competition season. Thank you.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. Let's welcome your Leander High School Bluebells, directed by Susan Schubert and Brooke Watuski. The Bluebells are gearing up for iDance performances coming up on October 24th and 25th, right here at LHS. The Bluebells would like to thank their sponsors, Move Dance and Fitness, Storage Direct, Leading Edge Personnel, Michelle Gomez of Keller Williams Realty, Cinemark, Primos Electric, Cedar Park Dance Company, and Brian Anthony's. The Bluebell officers are Captain Kaylin Winters, First Lieutenant Kaylee Gomez, Second Lieutenants Madeline Guerra, Annalie Herrera, and Sarah Shepline. Head Company Leader Mallory Weigel. Company Leaders Lindsay Bagby, Clarabella Reeve, Casey Stewart, and Sarah Wilcox. Congratulations to the Bluebell of the Week, Lainey Vaughn. The Bluebells are joined by several guests tonight. The Sapphires, LHS Dance Team Prep, the Leander Middle School Tigerettes, and the Running Brushy Silver Stars. Along with the amazing Leander Band, here are the Bluebells performing this pop favorite, Shake It Off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help the Leander High School Band welcome to the field current 8th grade. Ladies and gentlemen, please help the Leander High School Band welcome to the field current 8th grade students and future Leander band members from Running Brushy Middle School, Leander Middle School, and Stiles Middle School. Tonight, these 8th graders will join the LHS band on the field to play the classic rock hit, Land of a Thousand Dances. Once again, let's hear it for all of our 8th graders. Let's hear it one more time for the Leander High School Marching Band and all of their incoming 8th graders. The entire LHS band and staff would like to thank all of the 8th graders for coming out this evening, and a special thanks to all of the directors at Running Brushy Middle School, Leander Middle School, and Stiles Middle School. Thank you for your continued support of our program.
does your business connect with customers in our community, reach families, and show your school spirit through the Leander ISD Scoreboard Advertising Program? We offer a captivated audience directly in your neighborhood. What are you waiting for? See your business on our scoreboards today by visiting leanderisd.org/scoreboards.
The Leander Lions Football Booster Club would like to send a special shout out to its platinum sponsors. First, James Henderson with American Pacific Mortgage. Contact James and get $5,000 towards closing costs. That's James Henderson with American Pacific Mortgage at hendersonlending.com. Also, Big Swig Water. Big Swig balances thirst-quenching bubbles and fresh flavor for a crushable beverage enjoyed any time of day. The can is bold, but the bubbles are refreshing, not overwhelming. It's perfect for hydrating during a weekend at Zilker Park, a weekday lunch, a night out, and everything in between. Anywhere around Austin, Big Swig sparkling water brings a bubbly zip and burst of flavor, delivering Texas-sized refreshment. Crack one open. Thank you, Platinum sponsors, for sponsoring the Leander Lions Football Booster Club. Go Lions!
This is the KMAX Sports Network, and this is what we do.
Looking left, throws into the end, snap again, he hits the turf, and Delmar scoops it up, Cameron Wilkins
corner on the end zone.
15,
10, 5, touchdown.
Let us broadcast your team. Send an email to Merle@KMAXSports.com or Chuck at KMAXSports.com to find out how.
Side, he's got blockers in front of him.
10,
Touchdown.
5,
touchdown.
Yes, sir. It's what we do, and nobody does it better. We are KMAX Sports.
On the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network, along with Blake Cadetta, Bruce Kipperman, Mitchell Padgett back at the KMAC Broadcast Studios. Rodney Rodriguez pinch hitting tonight for the great Mike Rose as he is off. And we've had a game here, Bruce, where Round Rock with the early jump, Leander answers right back, and maybe we thought maybe some missed opportunities there for the Dragons.
Yeah, not going to second-guess Coach, but
Sure.
I'll take a step back. Rodney, you're doing more than pitch hitting. You are doing
thank you.
Fantastic
Thank
work.
you. I appreciate that.
Masterful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I appreciate working with you tonight.
Sure thing. You bet.
I think this is getting into a dangerous territory. Only down by less than 2 touchdowns. We're not in a safe zone. This third quarter is going to have to be one that Round Rock has not had a opportunity to do yet this year, of really putting their foot on the opponent's throat and ending this game. Defense has played well. Offense has been suspect, and I don't know if it's more of not going with what's working or just not executing. Since there's no replay, it's hard to tell, but I think it's dangerously close right now for a team that's looking for some sort of identity or positive momentum like Leander is.
Mm-hmm.
We're too good to be letting these guys stay in the game right now.
And this game is huge when you look at the big pictures. We talked about those standings coming in tonight. Vandy on top at 4-1, Hendrickson at 3-1, Cedar Ridge is 2-1, Round Rock sitting right there at 2-1, along with McNeil with the games to come, Bruce. This, you should beat Leander when you look at this. But coming up, you've got Stony Point, then you're at Cedar Ridge, then you've got Hendrickson and at Vista Ridge. So it is hugely important with You've got a couple of teams that are really setting themselves apart in the district, but that third and fourth playoff spot, what a juggernaut that is, and you have to take advantage of these opportunities.
Yeah, everyone has lost to Vandergrift, so Vandergrift kind of walks themselves into the first seed of the big schools since they're ginormous. But I mean, you're right. Between Hendrickson, Cedar Ridge, Stony Point, and Round Rock, those were the four that have to compete for 3 extra spots. And my fear and my concern, as we called earlier in the game, was I firmly believe that the Round Rock Dragon football team the starters expected to be sitting down in the second half. And I think they look past this in a way that, dangerous, because if you're not mentally in it, that's a dangerous spot with only 24 minutes left to play.
Yeah, and you talk about big win hangovers. A lot of folks are talking about UT tomorrow with that OU win, that hangover. Well, it could be the same way after a tough loss. If you really look back at that game against Vandy last week, that was one. Maybe Round Rock thinking, man, we should have had that one. Maybe that's affecting this team a little bit here in the first half, but hopefully the adjustments have been made to where the Dragons can come out, and by the fourth quarter, this thing's out of
I would agree. Let's hope.
Other scores, Stony Point leads Vista Ridge 7-0 at the half. McNeil trails Vandy at the half by a score 21-0. Cedar Ridge leads Hendrickson 14-7. Here is the kickoff taken at the 5, drives them all the way back to the 3, trying to turn up field. And the special teams, nice job.
I'm going to give props to, I don't generally, well, I do generally, but my son just had a three-step approach, kicked it to the 4-yard line. I don't think either.
Kicked the snot out of that.
He did. I don't think Leander was expecting it, first of all, but I mean, when you start off the second half now, when we're talking about momentum, it's down on the 18-yard line. It's set up for a defense that's played well to start the game to really pin it back and make a statement here.
Line of scrimmage will be the 16. The ball sitting on the left side hash mark as Leander will go left to right here to start the second half. 19-7 from Bible. And here is the Leander offense back out.
Spread out again.
Carter. Yep, Rashad Carter under center. One receiver to each side. Motion man. Now you got 2 backs in the backfield. Here's Carter. Gives to the first man through, and Round Rock bottles that up. Nice job after a 2-yard gain as he bounces out to the 20. Cruz, the ball carrier, coming out of the bottom of the pile there.
We've seen a lot of
a host of Dragons. Yeah, absolutely,
I mean, that's like
a lot.
The 4th one tonight. I don't know. Is the chin strap not working anymore?
Yeah. You need to really tighten that thing down. I do a lot of car racing, and they tell us cinch your belts. You can cinch that.
Yeah, you don't want your helmet flying off in a car race
either. Absolutely. 2nd down and 8 from the 20, just underway here in the second half. Here's Carter as he stands under center. 3 backs in the backfield, single receiver to the near side. Now a motion man across. Gives to Cruz, and he is breaks the tackle. Yep, there's Carter once again. He's going to do it again. 80 yards. They will not catch him.
So fantastic play call for the Leander Lions.
Yep.
And Rodney, you know what we saw there? 1 wide receiver and a condensed backfield. 3 back in the backfield behind the quarterback. And what happens? Untouched, 75 yards. And what we talked about earlier with the defense making a statement there, that's the Leander offense making a statement.
152 yards on the 2 touchdowns combined for Rashad Carter.
And they don't have to worry about going for 2.
No.
Because now they're going to be within almost if they did, it would be dumb, but they're going to be within 6 points.
Eli Gaiman on for the extra point. That one up and good. They do not waste any time, just like they did at the beginning of the game on their first offensive possession. 11-11 to go here in the third quarter. Your new score, Round Rock 19, Leander 14.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon Football. The Classic Texas Burger. Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290 University Oaks, next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018.
Steve O'Keefe,
Marquise Brown and Ryan O'Keefe stand back around the 9-yard line as they get ready to receive the kickoff here from Eli Jamin. 11-11 to go. Leander doesn't waste a lot of time. Rashard Carter goes 80 yards for his second touchdown of the ball game. Here's Gaiman's kick. This one kick deep. This one sails all the way back to the 20, taken there, and breaks a tackle. Nice spin move. Turns back upfield to make chicken soup out of chicken poop right there.
That was a nice
number
return.
58.
Jordan made a lot out of nothing there with
he did.
8 people pursuing him aggressively and fast, and no one to block for him after he caught the ball.
We'd like to recognize
So the Round Rock
Bush's
offense,
Chicken as one of our
you need to come back and answer that.
Without a doubt. This is a big drive now, and I hate to say that we need a big drive against a 1-5 or 1-4 team, but we need a big drive here.
From the 30, going right to left here in the third quarter. Here's O'Keefe standing out of the shotgun. In the pistol is Brown behind him. On the give, Brown bounces, running right at the 45, the 40. He's got one man to beat at midfield. At the 40, the 35-30. He will not be caught. Marquise Brown stays in bounds. Touchdown, 70 yards for Marquise Brown.
Well, that's a way to answer.
There you go.
Similar to the way the first quarter started, I would like to think that we won't necessarily worry about 1 point, 2 points. Just get the 1 point, put it back on the board. But I might be oversimplifying or overcomplicating this game that shouldn't be this complicated.
Well, Bruce, it looks like it's going to be a 2-point conversion. O'Keefe brings the offense back out. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now the motion man across. O'Keefe a little trouble. He's going to take it. He will find the corner of the end zone. 2-point conversion good. And Round Rock stretches it back out. They answer, and they answer fast. 10:49 to go here in the third quarter. Got a good one going on here. Round Rock 27, Leander 14.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. PNB Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. Turn to PNB for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. 512-255-5510. Go Dragons. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. Realtor Jen Griffiths of Southern Roots Realty Group is on a mission to service her clients' every real estate need, no matter how big or small, while building lifetime client relationships. Buying, selling, leasing, investing, she and her team are here to help you through it all. Call 512-970-5130. Go Dragons.
Kipperman with the ball on the tee at the 40 as we get ready to set sail once again, and Beck puts a foot into this one. Drives the receiver all the way back to the 5, at the 10, the 15, the 20. The hit there, he spins and falls forward to the 21-yard line as Cruz on the return brought it back about 20 yards there after another nice kick by Kipperman.
3 step. I can't hit my pitching wedge that far.
I heard that. Man, really putting a foot in there, both of those kicks.
I'll tell you what, Ronnie, we talked about this in the first half. That delayed run really puts Leander at risk. And I don't know if it was necessarily a delay handoff, but Marquise was really patient, took a couple steps up and then cut to the outside, and it was nice seeing him have the burst to outrun everyone, not only just run people over.
Here's the ball on the left side hash mark as the Leander offense makes their way out from their own 23 with 10:43 to go in a 27-14 ball game. Carter under center, single receiver to the far side, going to run the option this way. Carter tucks, keeps it at the 25, and advances out to the 30
on the carry
for a gain of 7, really fast.
Do you think this coach is kind of kicking himself in the butt, trying to figure out, why did I go 3 series in the end of the first half without going through this this offensive setup? Yeah,
absolutely. Advancing out to the 30. Manageable 2nd down and 3 here for the Leander offense as the clock rolls with 10:19 to go in the third. Carter under center. Single receiver to each side. Now a motion man across. That's a back. Hands to Cruz. Cruz breaks a tackle. Advances out to the 34. He'll be spotted there at the 35. First down for the Lions.
Stop made by number 30.
Out of the bottom of the pile is Kirkpatrick. But just hard running right there. I'll tell you, Leander, you never know what's coming. I mean, both of these quarterbacks sell that RPO so well. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'd like to think with the Leander quarterback not having really thrown yet that we could understand it's a run, but there's so many different directions they're running.
Single receiver to the far side, running the option right. Carter tucks, keeps it at the 40, advances out to the 43.
Rashad Carter on the carry.
On a nice carry. Gain of about 8 yards right there for Rashad Carter. Coming out of the stack is Otworth on the stop for Round Rock. And here's a Leander offense now methodically working the clock here.
With confidence.
Yeah, they are. They really are. They're controlling the line of scrimmage right about now here on this drive. Drive just started, but they're really opening up some nice holes, letting Carter get to the edge. 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Leander. 27-14. Carter under center. 2 backs in the backfield, single receiver to the near side. On the zone read, gives to the second man through. That is 34 all the way to midfield and into Round Rock territory. LaRue, boy, Round Rock trying to get that football out of the pouch there. I'm going to tell you, they're going for the ball.
Is that what they were trying to do?
It looked like
Hernandez.
Yeah, Hernandez and Otworth. Well, they were trying to strip that thing out of there.
They sure were. While the gentleman ran 8 yards, we pushed him 8 yards down the field trying to get it out of his arms.
Yeah, Doherty. Yeah, might have just dropped him about 5 yards back.
Yeah.
Let him keep it.
We got a hold
Number
it,
88, 10 yards from the spot. Repeat 2nd down.
You know, I always say, when you see that sudden burst, when a guy looks dead to rights, you see a sudden burst, somebody's grabbing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody is grabbing something every time.
Yeah, that doesn't open just for the heck of it. You're right.
They're going to back this one all the way back to the 39. Ball on the Leander side of the field. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 here for the Leander offense. Here's Carter under center.
Back in a tight formation.
Yep, 3-man front from the Dragons. Showing the backer blitz. Here's Carter running left. He will keep. It's bottled up there. Nice pursuit from the backside as big number 99, Miguel Hernandez, just scrapes along the line of scrimmage and comes up, jumps on his back and drops him.
Yep,
Carter
that was
with
much
the
better
keeper up to
pursuit
the
by the
41.
front
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's so critical right now. We have not changed our defensive setup in over 5 years, and this is the first time Leander's played us in many years. But that front 3 is critical for either the success or of getting off the field or staying on the field.
Yep. Win it in the trenches. 3rd down and 4 coming up here at the 41-yard line.
Big 3rd down.
Yep. Round Rock defense looking for a stop. Here's Carter under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Single receiver to the near side. Here's Carter on the zone read. Gibbs, bottle it up. Nice job by the Round Rock defense on that play. Got 2 yards,
for a short gain,
but he needed 4.
Yeah, this is a tough call for a coach to make. He's got
Mikey
near
Hernandez
midfield.
on the stop.
He's got to keep the ball in his
4th
hands
and
because
2.
defense is having problems stopping. I question taking the ball out of the quarterback's hands on this down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was 3rd and very manageable, and it was a power up the middle. Round Rock's had a hard time stopping the quarterback.
Yeah, that's where you send him to the edge.
Absolutely.
Big 4th down play right here. 4th and 2 from their own 43. Here's Leander. Carter will keep. He sneaks, and he pays the price.
Picks up the 1st down.
He gets 3.5 yards, but he gets punished at the 47.
Defense was set up for the outside,
Jordan
and he just
Smart
ran right
on
under
the
center
tackle.
untouched for that first 3 yards, but he definitely paid the price at that 4th yard.
Smart makes a stop as Leander inching towards the midfield stripe here, working towards the 7-minute mark remaining here in the third quarter. 27-14 from AC Bible Memorial Stadium on the campus at Leander High School. Old rivalry right here. Here's a 1st down play from that 47-yard line. Carter under center. 3-man front once again from Round Rock. Carter brings a motion man across. Carter on the option, breaks a tackle, trying to get to the sideline, and that'll be a big loss. 3-yard loss as he's driven out of bounds. Just a great job pursuing down the line of scrimmage by Ashton Millers.
Yeah, that was a nicely defended play. Seems like when the 3 running backs all make their routes run, they didn't give the quarterback any option to go anywhere else. Makes the defensive play a lot easier.
5.5-yard loss on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 15. Ball all the way back to the 42. They were sniffing that midfield stripe a couple of plays ago, but now they're going backwards. That's what the Round Rock defense needs to do. 2 receivers to the near side, empty set to the far side. This is the short side of the field. Here's Carter. 2 backs in the backfield. Motion man across. Going to run the option left. Carter pitches at the 39, turning upfield at the 45, digging forward.
Pitch man carries up over
out to the 46.
That was a good athletic play by the
Smart
defense
the
because
tackle.
that triple option was going to the definitely the far side of the field.
Yeah.
And our speed endured on that play, so it was a good play by the defense.
And it's Jordan Smart in on the tackle once again. That is a busy man tonight on this Round Rock defense. He's been all over the field. And he makes another hit there. And now, Bruce, 3rd down and 12 from the 45. Make a stop here get that football back and put this thing out of hand.
Get off the field, exactly. Let your offense back on the field.
Here's Carter. You got to think that they're going to key on him. You need a big play. You need 12 yards. You're probably going to go to Carter. Here he is under center. Going to run the option right. Turns upfield. Tries to find the edge. Turns up at midfield. Breaks a tackle. Stumbles and fall.
Carter
down to the 47. But he will be shy of the first down. Does get to the Round Rock side of the field.
Tell you what, though, that was Jordan Smart that made a critical stop there again. He's been all over the place.
Smart with the tackle.
Fourth and dangerous.
Indeed. Fourth down and about 4 yards here for the Leander Lions. They trail 27-14. Round Rock defense looking to stifle this drive and get their offense back on the field. Here's Carter marching back out on the field. All in blue tonight, the Leander Lions. Round Rock in the road whites as they go left to right here in the third quarter. 5:17 to go. And here's Carter under center. Single receiver to each side. Two backs in the backfield. You got a tight end set up there in the slot. He now motions. And a timeout called by Leander.
Yeah,
probably a good idea.
Didn't look like anyone on the offense besides the quarterback really knew what that was going to go on that play. So I think it was probably a smart offensive call.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Who feeds the Dragons? Fabulous Affairs Catering feeds the Dragons, and we can feed your crew too. Call us at 512-653-5237. Again, that's 512-653-5237 to help prepare for your next event. ROCK. Go Dragons. Core Speed Gym. You want results? Well, that's what we say, and that's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon football in 2018. Ted Heaton and his team at State Farm Insurance say it's game time. So let's go, Round Rock Dragons, on the field or off the field. Ted Heaton and his team are always here to support the players, coaches, parents, and the fans. Good luck, and go Dragons. Dragon parents know there's only one orthodontist for their dragons, and that's Dr. Blair R. Barnett at Avery Orthodontics. Call 512-260-0084. That's 512-260-0084. Or visit his website, www.averyortho.com, for an appointment. Go Dragons.
Blake, you sound like a car salesman there, man.
We're sorry, doctor, to the doctor right there.
MSRP, 4th and 4. Here's Carter. He throws this one wide open over the middle, hauling it in at the 30. One man to beat. Smart going to try to track him down. He won't do it. 47 yards into the end zone. Touchdown, Leander.
How about that play call?
I'll tell you, he baited him, and they bit.
Wide open, untouched, all the way untouched for 50 yards down the field. Not touched out of the backfield, and no one was around as we had 11 men in the box to stop the quarterback. That's the danger and the potency of a offense when defense is guessing at how to stop them.
That was a great play call by Leander. Here's the extra point coming from Eli Jamin. That one is up and good. Just like that. Round Rock can't put him away yet.
The score now.
4:58 to go in the third quarter. Your new score, Round Rock 27, Leander 21.
In the third period.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Henry Hui Photography is a longtime supporter of the Dragons. Sports photos, band photos, graduation photos, and more. Henry Hui Photography does it all. Find him on Twitter at Henry Hui Photo. Go Rock. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They're open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons. Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's time for your first car or truck or you just need another one, then stop by and see Mike at Music Family Motors. Call 512-358-6975 or go to musicfamilymotors.com. Go Dragons.
O'Keefe and Brown drop back for Round Rock as Eli Jamin gets ready to kick it off. They've sent this to Smart just about every kickoff. So let's see what Leander does here. 27-21, you're in the lead, but it's not a comfortable one. Here's the kick. This one's short, and this will be Sullivan taking it from the 23, turns upfield at the 30. He's hit there, spins, breaks a tackle at the 40, the 45, at midfield into Leander territory at the 40-yard line on the near sideline. He takes a man on, and Sullivan all the way down to the 26-yard line.
I bet they regret not kicking to Jordan Smart that play.
Holy moly.
Colin has fresh legs. Jordan's been on the field all third quarter, and mental mistake on who you kick that lob wedge into, but Colin made them pay. That was a great return.
That was a beautiful return, and then he tight-roped here along the near sideline.
Yeah, stayed in. I was watch. It was right near us, in front of us, and he definitely stayed right on the line.
So here comes the Round Rock offense. Excellent field position off of the kickoff return from Sullivan. From the 26-yard line, going right to left. Here's O'Keefe. brings Garrett Miller across in motion. O'Keefe running right, turns upfield, tries to turn upfield. He does at the 25, changes directions, but ends up staying right for a 3-yard gain. He ran a long way to get that 3 yards.
Yeah, he sure did. It looked like he definitely was giving the play some time, and didn't look like the blocking coverage was there to support that. But positive yardage, as Ryan O'Keefe is that talented of an individual to get positive regardless.
All the way to the 23, 2nd down and 7. Here's O'Keefe. Trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Gives to Brown. Brown right up the gut. Takes on a defender at the stick and will be a yard shy of the first down. Dixon in on the stop.
Now good to see some direct north-south running, though.
Yeah, right there. You just give it to your money man. Let him run it right up the gut. He sets you up on a nice 3rd down and 1. Very manageable 3rd down and 1. Inside the red zone. Ball at the 17-yard line. Here is Brown, takes a direct snap. He runs left, breaks a tackle. Here's Marquise at the 5, carrying about 3 guys all the way down to the 2.
Rodney, seriously, I mean, he is a premier running back.
Absolutely.
And I applaud Coach for putting the Wildcat in there, even though you've got a Ryan O'Keefe. Why go away, as you indicate? Money man is an exact right word for that. Doing it again right here.
Beauty of it, 2 options. Here it is, direct snap. Brown hop, skips, and jumps into the end zone. 3-yard plunge. Touchdown, Round Rock.
Great offensive line blocking.
I'll tell you, this 3rd quarter, 3rd touchdown of the night for Marquise Brown.
And with our defense having some significant struggles on stopping Leander, again, we're going to make this into an extra point game.
And here is O'Keefe as he lines up out of the gun. Brown stands to his left. 2 receivers to the far side. Motion man across. Going to fake the jet sweep, and Ryan will just stroll in.
Untouched. Good blocking by the offensive line, but I really like fundamentally kicking the extra point, Rodney.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you come out and you miss one in a 2-point conversion, you got to go the safe route just in case in a close ball game like this.
Yeah, so what happens now? I mean, we're back on point we've made, 2 or 3, I think 3 2-points in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You're back on point with your 7s per. Do you go back to kicking extra points?
I mean, Kipperman, I'll tell you what, he has booted the heck out of the last 2 kickoffs. And here's Kipperman with the ball at the 40.
A lot of open space in the middle of the field.
Indeed. Here's the approach. Puts the foot into this one. This one will sail to the 9. Taken there out to the 15, the 20. And the hit made there. Probably going to give him forward progress out to the 21. So that's where Leander will start their drive, trailing 35-21.
It's unique. You kick the ball deep, and they hustle and bust their ass to get down the field. You kick the ball short, and it's like, I'll wait to
lay down there, you know.
If they call a fair catch, I don't have to run. Yeah. It's Murphy's Law.
Other scores, Cedar Ridge leads Hendrickson 21-7. That's in the 3rd quarter. Also a 3rd quarter score. Vandy on top of McNeil 28-0. Stony Point 3rd quarter score now all over Vista Ridge 28-0. Your 13-6A scoreboard here with 3:04 to go in the 3rd. Going left to right, here is Carter under center. Carter will keep, turns upfield, but he is swarmed. That's how you play defense right there.
Absolutely. No real surprises on the scoreboard except for Cedar Ridge handling Hendrickson like they are. I mean, we expected Vandergrift to lay the woodshed to McNeil and Stony Point to do the same with Vista Ridge. So clearly Westwood's off this week, and we get the luxury of having you join us, Rodney. But this game is much closer than I think anyone in the district would have thought.
Yeah, I think that a lot of folks thought this was going to be one that would be very well out of hand. Yeah, absolutely. Second down and 9, so here is Carter under center, motion man across, the give. That's Cruz, all kinds of running room up the middle. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down as he bounces out for 8 yards to the 29.
Quick handoff.
Yeah, just hit that A-gap and go.
Close to the first down, about a yard shy.
And they indeed spot him a yard shy as we approach the 2-minute mark to go here in the third quarter. 35-21, a lead for the Dragons. But it's a little uncomfortable, just a tad bit uncomfortable.
On the road, 14 points is not enough in Central Texas high school football.
Third down and 1. Carter takes a snap and gets 2. He needed 1
Carter keeps
to the 32, so he actually gets 3. So that'll move the sticks over on the far side. And a new set of downs for Leander as they start to work here. So what we see Leander do is they kind of hit you a couple of times with something slow. They maybe give it to Cruz, maybe try something very, very just pounding. Then they come back and run something zany with Carter. So you got to think in a couple of plays they're going to dart him over to the outside.
You're right. I mean, when you think about it, Rodney, Leander scored 21 points, and their average touchdown, I think, is 70 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 long runs by the quarterback and the untouched pass
and
last
the 50-yard run. Yeah, and the 50-yard pass. That's right. Here's a first down play from the 32, 122 to go in the third. Here's the option coming this way. Turning upfield is Carter, and he's brought down at the 40. Still, even with that, he picks up 8 yards.
On the right side up near
makes
the
it makes it a short and manageable second and third down in this methodology. It's going to keep your defense on the field getting tired.
Indeed. Clock now at the 1-minute mark to go here in the third quarter, and the Round Rock defense, as Bruce said, these guys, this is a track meet. This is in every form a track meet, what we're seeing here tonight. A lot of points on the board. And here's the Leander offense up. Second down and 2 from the 40 here in the third, the waning moments of the third quarter. Here's Carter under center. He just goes right up the middle, picks up the first down. I think that's a little bit of a – I think that's play, Bruce, where it's like, okay, we're just going to dive this forward. We'll pick up the first down, try to tighten that Round Rock defense along the inside. Then they're going to pop something on the outside.
You said it very well right there. That's a bait and switch play.
Bait and switch. That's what I was looking for.
We saw it happen last series.
Yep.
11 people attack the middle, and we leave one man wide open down the field. And it's going to get down to the point where Leander is going to have to do that again, and they are setting it up. If they don't, then they're going to get 5 yards a pop because we're not stopping at the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 from the 43, probably the last play of the third. Here is the give. Cruz, nowhere to go. He dives right behind his center and runs out of running room as the final seconds tick off the clock here in the third quarter. Lots of scoring. Leander continues to hang around here at AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium in Leander as we head to the final stanza. Your score, Round Rock 35, Leander 21.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Rock Sports has been in business for over 15 years with an experienced staff providing unmatched screen printing and embroidery services. For a personal touch, give Rock Sports a call at 512-218-9913. That's 512-218-9913. Or visit one of our retail locations. Go Rock. Wagabag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been serving the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Rock and Go Dragons. We'd like to take the time to recognize the 2018-2019 Round Rock Football Booster Club officers. They do a wonderful job for supporting our team, coaches, community, and high school. President Michelle Carson, Vice President Randall Ford, Treasurer Sarah Eichenhorst, Secretary Leslie Espinoza, Parliamentarian Mike Calvo, and Member-at-Large Ron Sullivan. The Football Booster Club meets every Monday at 6:30 at the Dragon's Lair. All parents are welcome and encouraged to get involved.
They flip sides as we go to the fourth quarter here from Bible. Here's a second down and 9 play coming up for the Leander offense as they now go right to left here in this final quarter. Waiting to wind the clock. And there's the whistle. Here we go. Dragons looking to hold on, get a little bit of insurance here, but first you got to make a stop. Second down and 9 play. Here's Carter under center. Gives to Cruz. Cruz breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and falls forward to the 48.
Number 11,
third and manageable, though.
For a gain of about 4.
Rodney, in the other much anticipated game, it looks like Westlake is starting to get a little confidence. They're 20-7 now in the third quarter, or at halftime, excuse me.
Man, heard a lot of banter about that game all week, and everybody really leaning heavily towards Hank Carter and his Lake Travis Cavaliers, but Todd Dodge, that's a big game coach right there. That's 2 big game coaches.
Absolutely, I've heard the same things from social media that this is Lake Travis's 7th star on their helmet, and I don't think Westlake likes hearing that. And it's a good tribute to Drew Brees for this week.
Oh, that's right. What a Monday night that was, and what a way to do it.
Oh, absolutely. It's just such a great story for Central Texas and just the NFL in general.
Yeah. Yeah, and Drew Brees is one of those guys where it looks like still got a lot of get up and go left, and I tell you, he's done it the right way.
With the new rules in the NFL, you could play till you're 70.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
At quarterback, at least.
Yeah. No doubt about it. They've made it extremely easy, easier, I should say, to play that position. Timeout called here by, I believe, Leander.
Down to 1. This is similar to our 2-point extravaganza scenario. Coach for Leander has been very giving on how he takes his timeouts.
And I think, Bruce, this is really turning into a game where there's a good contingent of Leander fans. I think they're just throwing everything at it tonight.
Without a doubt.
3rd down and 5 showing the blitz. Round Rock, they back it off. All kinds of confusion in the backfield. Carter runs into his running back, and there to greet them all is Julian Jones.
Number 48. As we had indicated earlier, when he's in the game, there is something good that happens for Round Rock. Great pursuit by Julian right there.
And that's the stop that you needed. Right now, we talked about this 35-21 ball game. Right now is your opportunity. If you're the Dragons, take this football, get down the field, score a touchdown, kick an extra point.
And get beat up. Double up the score, up 21 in the 4th quarter makes it dangerous. This is a unique punting situation. A, it's dangerous because what they're going to do. But B, I think Collins got to catch this punt so you don't have the bounce.
Yep. Jamin kicks it. This one high. Here's Sullivan chasing this one back. Takes a bounce at the 5, but
Gaiman with an awesome punt.
Great punt.
That looked like a par 3, and you drop it right on the green.
Great punt, and very much puts our offense on their heels at the 5. I'm not really worried about the quality and stamina and the push of our offense, but it's a very long field to go right now.
If I were the coach, which I'm not, never have been.
What would you do, Rodney?
This is where you go and it's Marquise Brown time right here. Let him go. They got one timeout.
I would consider putting the Wildcat in this entire series.
Yeah. Here's O'Keefe.
Don't screw with the handoff. Just let the man run.
They go left to right. Here's Ryan. He hands it to Marquise Brown, and he breaks a tackle and darts out to the 12-yard line. See, he gets you out of the shadow of your goalpost.
7 yards. Marquise is clearly over 100. I'm guessing he's pushing towards 200 at this point.
That's a whole lot of yards. 3 touchdowns on the night for Marquise Brown. 2nd down and 3 coming up. The ball resting at the 11 as we work towards 10 minutes remaining here in the ball game. 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the long side. Motion man across. They fake the jet sweep, and O'Keefe breaks a tackle trying to spin away. That's just a great job by Leander. I'll tell you,
the backfield.
Just would not give up is Wakama.
Along with Evan Smith on the stop, 3rd down.
Scratch my head a little bit on this one, Rodney. You called it earlier. You've got the best running back in the game.
Yeah.
Again, I would call in the district. And you run a jet sweep. Just let the man run the ball.
Yeah, I think they'll second guess that one. 3rd and 3 coming up. 2 receivers to the near side. Brown in the backfield standing there with O'Keefe out of the pistol. Single receiver to the far side. Here is O'Keefe. Takes a snap. Turns. Gives. No. Keeps. He runs left. Gets to the edge. Turns upfield at the 25. The 30. He's heading towards midfield. He will not be caught. All the way into the end zone. Just like that, Ryan O'Keefe sails in.
No dirty laundry on the field.
89-yard run for Ryan O'Keefe. Touchdown, Round Rock.
Definitely a nice, great fake on the read pass option, and he was gone once he hit the corner. But yeah, we'll take it, right?
Absolutely. So hard to contain a player like that. Here's Kipperman for the extra point.
Hey, an extra point.
Yes, indeed. Getting ready to set it down. As Round Rock now opens that lead up just a little bit more. Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the extra point is good. 9:11 to go here from Bible. Your new score. Round Rock 42, Leander 21.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222 Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon football. The Classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk Breaker in Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290 University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com, or you can call 512-255-5510. 512-255-5510. Go Dragons.
Daugherty and Egglesey will drop back here for the Kipperman kick with 9:11 remaining. And the Dragons now starting to spread their wings a little bit here and make this a kind of easing back in that comfy chair just a little bit. But your defense needs another stop. Here is the kickoff. This one kicked. Fair catch call for and made at the 15. As well, just all kinds of discombobulation back there as Keon Leonard comes over.
What the heck that was?
Vince with the fair catch.
Oh, the fair catch gets it back up to the 25.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the 25. That's right. That's right. Well, and then
10 from the 25.
I thought you might have a fumble there because that looked like, a very bad baseball team when you got outfielders running into each other.
I stand corrected. Yeah, it was trying
the
to figure out
25.
what was
concession behind the bleachers on each side of the stadium.
So they'll set it at the 25.
This puts pressure on this Leander offense that has done really what they wanted tonight, but 3 scores down. If they want to contend, they're going to have to air it out. We've seen one wide open pass, but the other times the quarterback went back to throw, just looked out of sorts.
Here's Carter under center as they go right to left, and a penalty marker blows this one dead. Might have had some movement along the front line there. Maybe the big guys, the hamburgers up along the front for Leander. We will wait on the call here. They will march out 5 yards back.
55 blue. First down.
Little antsy.
As you called, one of the big men up front.
I bet they were running right at Riley Wells. That's why he flinched. He's like, oh man, here comes Rashad Carter. 1st and 15, they take it back to the 20. And Carter under center. Single receiver to the far side, motion man across. Here's Carter. A little step. This pass over the middle, thrown behind
pass
the intended receivers. He's looking for Sanchez.
Nice coverage by Trey King.
Absolutely. Really did. And I like what King did there. He turned around looking for the ball.
Avoided all pass interference opportunity.
Indeed. Which is very hard to do these days. Very hard.
Absolutely. This is I'm not sure what the referee is stopping the clock on.
Clock stops, 8:57 remaining.
Not allowing a sub. Okay.
Personnel changes. Clayton Barnett checks in for Round Rock. 2nd down and 15. Pigskin resting at the 20. Here in a 42-21 ball game. Here's Carter under center. 3 big backs stacked in the backfield with him. Brings a motion man across. On the zone read, Carter keeps running right. Breaks the tackle at the 25. Here he's at the 45. At midfield, Carter taking it to the house. He may be brought down from behind, and Carter,
Lions.
80 yards for Carter.
Well, there's the 4th touchdown of 70-plus yards.
So for Carter tonight, a 72-yarder on the first offensive play for Leander, an 80-yarder, and another 80-yarder.
He might get some Player of the Week mentions.
One man doing you in right now. Here's the extra point coming up from Jamin. Leander won't go away. Here's a kick. Oh, a nice effort there coming across.
Hit the crossbars, no good.
Dunk, and that had to be because Dunk was coming across there. I thought he was going to slam that one down.
Yeah, hit the crossbar. That was great, great pursuit.
8:43 remaining in the game.
Every point matters, so we keep a 15-point lead.
8:43 to go here from Bible. Your new score, Round Rock 42, Leander 27.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. Realtor Jen Griffith at Southern Roots Realty Group is on a mission to service her clients' every real estate need, no matter how big or small, while building lifetime client relationships. Buying, selling, leasing, or investing. She and her team are here to help you through it all. Caller at 512-970-5130. Again, that's 512-970-5130. Go Rock Football. Core Speed Gym. You want results? That's what we say, and that's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon Football.
This one, the closest game in 13-6A tonight as we take a look at our scoreboard. Updated scores. Third quarter score, Stony Point leads 37-0 over Vista Ridge. Vandy in the fourth quarter, 35-7 over McNeil. 28-7 as they start the fourth, Cedar Ridge over Hendrickson. Here is the kickoff. Onside kick, this one on the ground. Colin Sullivan bounces off him. The ball on the ground. Leander bounces on top of that. Oh, it hit Sullivan right in the gut.
No, he ran away from it. He was running backwards trying to get a bounce in.
Yeah.
Sophomore
This is so, Rodney, you haven't played or been at our games, but we've had. Blake, you can keep me honest here. Was that our fifth or sixth missed onside kick?
Yeah, we have struggled with that in the past.
in the Westwood game.
Westwood game was
we got
3 or 4 in a row, right?
There were 3 in a row.
And the week before, we'd given up 1, and now this. It's this is fundamentals.
Eesh. Man.
Definitely a struggle.
Hope that didn't do you in. Here's Leander on the Round Rock side of the field from the 48 with 8:42 to go. Carter under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Single receiver to the near side. Uncovered.
And timeout Leander.
Yeah, I tell you, some of these timeouts, they looked a little confused on their formation, but I think I'd have snapped that because you had over here on the outside, you had 17, Ismael Sanchez. You had him uncovered.
Yep. It was clear as day, and you're not going to get that back for sure.
Nope. Nice job, Coach Smith.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. John Martin and the guys at Motorman Garage say, pedal to the metal, Round Rock Dragons. And when you need a pit stop, bring your car or truck to the Motorman Garage at 1520 Sam Bass Road in Round Rock, or call 512-804-0423 for an appointment. Go Dragons. Dragon parents know there's only one orthodontist for their dragons, and that's Dr. Blair R. Barnett at Avery Orthodontics. Call 512-260-0084 or visit his website, www.averyortho.com. Go Dragons.
Poor Dr. Barnett has gotten the Blake Herrera
screws twice. Bad timing. Like right when I'm reading the commercial, it's like, oh, we're starting again. All right.
1st and 10. Here's Carter. Gives running right up the middle. Good hit there at the 45, but still falling forward is the ball carrier 34. LaRue gets to the 43 for about a 5-yard gain on first down.
Once up 21, now we're trying to stay up a touchdown. Too much time left in this game for this offense. And you knew they were going to onside kick there with this. B, why wouldn't any school onside kick every time against Round Rock High School right now when the success rate is greater than kicking it deep?
Here's Carter under center. On the second down play, that is Cruz. He's got all kinds of room. He barrels down to the 31-yard line, a first down and more. Nice stop there by number 20, Johnson. Otherwise,
he was off to the races.
He was gone.
Our defense looks tired, and rightfully so. They've been on the field the entire second half.
Boy, and this clock, 7:48.
He's not moving fast enough.
No, it's not. And Leander staying so close here in this fourth quarter. First down and 10. They're knocking on the door once again. Ball at the Round Rock 32-yard line as they go right to left. Here's Carter. 3 big backs in the backfield. Single receiver to the far side. Carter gives LaRue running right. Breaks a tackle. Spins to the 25. All the way down to the 23-yard line. So LaRue going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down on an 8-yard pickup. Man, I'll tell you, and you hit the nail on the head, Bruce. This defense is tired. They're gassed at the moment. And you're seeing it. Line of scrimmage is totally the guys in blue right now.
There's individuals on the field outside the defensive line that I have not seen play much at all this season thus far. Either gassed, tired, academic. But our front 3 are just getting pushed around right now.
Yeah, they really are. Second down and 2 from the 24 as the clock rolls with 6:55 to go in the third. 42-27 score. Here's Carter under center as he stands, brings the motion man across. Big tight end, hands it to, believe that is Cruz. Cruz is hit, and I think he's going to be shy of the first down. Needed to get to the 22. They're going to spot him at the 23. That's going to set up a big 3rd down and 1 coming up for this tired defense.
I just like that it keeps the clock running.
Yep. No timeouts for Leander. They have burned all of those here in the second half. As Bruce alluded to earlier, they burned through the timeouts in the first half. They've done it here in the second half. That could be a factor. 3rd down and 1 coming up as the ball at the 23-yard line. Carter under center. 3 big backs behind him. You got to think he's just going to dive forward. Here's Carter. Going to run the option. Turns upfield and picks up the first down as he gets inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. The stop by Otworth. But that'll move the sticks for Leander. Red zone opportunity coming up for the Lions.
Absolutely. And, you know, I would venture to say that this is going to end up as a touchdown. And Leander will end up going, whether it's for 1 or 2. I still think you go for 1, because if you go for 2, then you're not within a touchdown any longer. But this is going to be way tighter than anyone wanted from the Round Rock side.
Here's Carter under center. He gives to LaRue. LaRue runs right. Turns upfield at the 18, gets to the 15. Penalty marker comes in at the end of the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 56 ended up on the ground. I don't know if he reached for someone or tried tripping someone or someone put their hands to his face mask, but that was a late flag. Oh, we'll take the hold for sure.
Yep.
Spot foul.
Yeah, the call on 76.
I think it was 56.
56, yeah. Eric Locust, as he was back here in no man's land, and he got up slow, kind of hobbling around. You know, that's how you sell it.
Absolutely.
Good old Mono Ginobili flop right there on that one. Part of the
spoken like a true Spurs fan.
Part of the deal. Yeah, I tell you, man, our guys keep going down. Have you seen that? We're running out of new players.
Well, first and much needed 20, and the clock continues now to run.
Yep, 5:20 to go. Here is Carter out of the gun. Carter going to run the option, tries to turn upfield. That is a great play, as darting in to make the stop was Otworth. Otworth, another guy that's been all over the field.
Carson has been playing tremendous tonight.
Yeah, Otworth and Jordan Smart are your guys on the defensive side that have had superlative plays throughout the night.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. It's good to see some new, not new names, but names repetitively over and over making tackles and doing what needs to be done in their zone and in their lines of responsibility.
Loss all the way back to the 29 brings up 2nd down and about 22, they call it officially. And here is a pass coming up, looking downfield, throwing wide open. LaRue on the wheel route, not able to hold on to it.
Oof, Ashton Miller's got lucky there. Is an underthrown ball.
Yep.
That should have resulted in 6 for Leander as well.
Oh, and that's the second time that we've seen Bruce. Carter gets back in that pocket, and he just does not look comfortable. And that one sails off his fingertips, and it just nosedives.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What year is their court? Is this?
I believe Carter is a senior.
So he's a senior. Okay.
A senior.
So yeah, definitely some throwing nerves.
Yep.
And he's going to wish he had that one back in film tomorrow.
Yep. Only 313 yards passing for Carter coming into this one. Here he is. Takes a stutter step. Looks. He's bottled up. It's Otworth once again leading the charge for Round Rock.
Yeah, so we talked about this a little bit earlier, right? Once this offense has to rely on the pass, what's going to happen? And when you get in 3rd and long, and now it's 4th and long, you leave yourself really no way out.
Yeah.
And you get rid of basics. I don't know why. They weren't stopping him.
Yeah.
And yet then they went to the pass. Why?
Yeah, I don't understand. 2 back-to-back plays there.
And so now they're going to go for a 46-yard field goal.
Yeah, this is a big one. 46-yarder coming up here from Eli Gaiman to try to close the gap. Here's the kick.
Oh, please.
Plenty of leg.
Great kick.
That one up and good, 46 yards.
And we ran into the kicker. Luckily, we did not get the call there.
Woo, man. So it tightens up. 12-point advantage, 3:54 to go here from Bible. Your new score, the Round Rock Dragons 42, Leander Lions 30.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They're open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons. Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's time for your first car or truck, or you just need another one, then stop by and see Mike at Music Family Motors. He and his family will take great care of you. Call 512-358-6975. Again, that's 512-358-6975. Or go to musicfamilymotors.com. That's MUSICK FamilyMotors.com. Go Dragons.
So having seen this, Rodney, for now 5 or 6 attempts that we've missed, I would keep kicking at the exact same spot.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
At a certain point, coach needs to look at his team and say, who wants the ball?
Yeah.
You get out on the field as my hands team.
Yep. They're going to kick it right there to Sullivan or to Miller. And a penalty marker. And they blow this one dead. So again, this game, just another example. It's been talked about throughout Central Texas and even into the Super Centex region about how competitive 13-6A is and the quality of the teams. Even Leander, 0-4 coming in, but these guys are fighting their tails off tonight.
Yeah, they're playing like this is their playoff game.
Indeed.
And I love it. I mean, this is what Central Texas football is all about. Their season might for all intents and purposes be not going past November.
Yeah.
But man, they're making Round Rock play their hearts out.
They really are. Home field advantage here. Here's Gaiman's kick. This one, the onside. This one, there you go. Who else?
Jordan Smart.
Jordan Smart makes the recovery. You got to think that all across the Round Rock sideline, a collective.
Up here in the booth.
Yeah.
I look at the coaches. They're relieved.
Yeah. There you go. You need that one. You stop that momentum. Leander's been carrying there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we have not been on the field. This is similar to the Westwood game. The second half.
It really is. Here comes the offense out. O'Keefe leads them out with 3:52 to go and a 12-point lead. Round Rock will go left to right. 2 receivers to the far side. Sullivan here to the near side. Going to give it to Brown. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Great play there. That's getting into the backfield for Leander. 44, Evan Smith. No timeouts for Leander. So the clock will continue to run unless there's an incompletion, or you got to move the sticks on a first down. I think at this point, if you're Round Rock, your goal right now is get a first down.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Move the ball north-south. Don't make mistakes to stop the clock. And get out of here with a thankful win.
Here's a 2nd down and 11 play, and this will be Smart on the reverse. And he manages to get some forward progress. Looked like they had Smart in the backfield. But he gets upfield, and he stopped at the 45 for a 4-yard gain. 3rd down and about 8 coming up for the Dragons. Whew. Man, I didn't think that I would be saying with 2:55 to go that a big 3rd down and 8 coming up for Round Rock.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Again, you got the best running back in the game, and you haven't given the ball to him with room once yet.
Here's Miller and Waz to the near side on the on the
there's your
jet
first
sweep.
down.
There's the first down you need, and you give it to the man that's done some good stuff tonight, Hoffman.
He stayed in bounds wisely, just fell down. And, we'll take Marquise being a decoy, but
Hoffman on the carry, tackled by Smith.
That takes it all the way down to the 25, and now the clock rolling at 2:24.
Yeah,
so
that should be enough for the game at this point.
I think it should. So now run a few plays, give it to Marquise Brown. He'll probably pop one for you here at this point.
I think you're right.
So 1st down and 10, Brown in the ball game. Here's Sullivan to the near side. Trips to the far side. Out of the guns, O'Keefe in the pistol. Now Brown moves to his left. Play clock at 3. Here's O'Keefe. Gives it to Brown. Brown running left. Turns upfield at the 20. Heading towards the sideline. Tripped up and driven out of bounds at the 12 after he picks up another first down. Great run by Marquise to get to the edge.
But got out of bounds.
Got out of bounds.
2, A.J. Nelson.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, realistically, you could just go victory formation. But I think coach is going to continue running the offense as well as he should, because these guys need to get as much momentum as they can out of this game rather than hanging on for a win.
Clock stops with 1:53 to go on the out of bounds. The sticks do move. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Round Rock can get a first down without scoring. And here's O'Keefe. Out of the pistol. Trips to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. That's a short side. Ryan turns, gives. Marquise hit at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a couple. Boy, he took a shot on the hip.
Yeah, he sure did. That from that right side of that defensive line, they just came right by the defensive or the offensive guard and tackle.
Yeah, Kevin Spence drilled him right in the hip. Spence was up slowly, and now Brown heading off the field. Boy, so you think big picture, man. You hope the best for number 36, but that was a hard hit.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a Charlie horse, but definitely when coach wants to call play, it doesn't mean the offense line gets to take that play off.
Yeah. Here's Smart checking into the ball game. He lines up to the far side, was here to the near side. Here is O'Keefe, takes a snap. He will run left, vaults over a defender at the 10, and goes out of bounds.
O'Keefe on the carry,
O'Keefe.
stopped by Weingart.
Nice little vertical jump right there.
Yeah, it was.
Clock stops with 1:02 to go.
Looks like the snap might have been a little bit to Ryan's left, and the jet sweep handoff was unable to be made in the exchange right there.
Personnel change, checking into the ball game now. Jacob Carson, senior running back. He lines up in the backfield. He will stand to the right of O'Keefe. Two receivers to each side with a $1:02 to go here in the ball game. Here's O'Keefe, takes a snap. He will call his own number into the end zone. 7 yards, touchdown, Round Rock. Well, even if they were in conservative mode.
Yeah, up the middle.
Third touchdown of the night for Ryan O'Keefe. He has 3, and Brown has 3.
So that's 6. Who has the 7th?
Hoffman.
That's right. First
one
touchdown of the game.
Yep, absolutely. Here's Kipperman on for the extra point as we are under a minute to go. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is true. 57 seconds remaining here from Bible. Round Rock capitalizes, recovering that onside kick, and now leads 48-30.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Praxent proudly supports Round Rock Football. If you need custom web or mobile application development, let's build something game-changing together. Go Rock, go Dragons. Rock Sports has been in business for over 15 years with an experienced staff providing unmatched screen, printing, and embroidery services. For a personal touch, give Rock Sports a call at 512-218-9913 or visit one of our retail locations. Go Rock. Wagabag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been servicing the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Rock. Go Dragons.
Heck of a game going on at Dragons. Speaking of that, is Hendrickson
LaRue
trying to fight, coming back. 5:57 to go in that ball game. 28-21.
Wow.
Cedar Ridge on top. Kipperman to kick it off. 57 seconds remaining here. And this one on the ground. A little line drive taken at the 28, turning upfield. As that was William Loof on the return, and he's met by Otworth. And little extracurriculars happening after the play down there. Referee
things got snippy at the end of the last touchdown.
Yeah.
And if I'm Leander, I'm probably getting a little bit pissed off that touchdown wasn't necessary and pushing around after the extra point. But if I'm Round Rock, this game is a whole lot closer than it should have been.
I hate to tell you, if you're a Leander fan and you're upset about the last touchdown, you obviously don't realize how good Rashad Carter is.
Exactly.
Because he's awful dangerous, and I believe he's out of the game. Garrett Landry now steps in. So Landry under center. They're rushing to get a guy off. Here is the give. This is Cruz. Bounces out to the 41 for a gain of 6.
If you're a Leander
David
fan,
Cruz on the carry.
Parent, you're upset.
Yeah, in a 12-point game. Yeah.
Your coach burnt 3 timeouts.
Right.
That's, not being able to stop the clock is the critical difference right there.
And tough for Leander. Leander, the smallest enrollment in 13-6A. When all these realignment came out, a lot of folks said, well, it sucks for Leander. But they fit in the enrollment numbers, and it's a tough.
It is. You open Rouse, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and
absolutely
that kills what feeding you have, because Rouse pulls in a really a critical point of what Leander used to pull in.
14 blue.
So now you've got the new high school here as well. So it's tough, but Leander, it's been one of those schools where they've had a rocky last few years, but it's a program they're rebuilding, and that happens. So don't be upset at Round Rock for that one. 13 seconds remaining. Here's Landry, hands off to Cruz. Cruz up the middle. He'll get to the 38 for a gain of 2. And the final seconds will tick off. And that is how
Cruz
it will
on the
end.
carry.
Here from
That's
AC
the ball
Bible
game.
Stadium.
Drive home safely.
The Round Rock Dragons hold off the Leander Lions by a final score of 49-30. Bruce, there were several times throughout the game we'd look at each other. Just that comfort level was never there until about the last 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I think I'm comfortable now, Rodney.
Yes, it's all good now.
Yeah, it's
It is all good now. Take the positive. You got an onside kick.
Actually, you're right. That's the positive coming out of this game is we ended with the last score of the game. We fielded an onside kick, and I think hopefully nothing's bad on Marquise's hip or hamstring from that last hit. But offense line did a good job tonight. Marquise was fantastic. Defense played the first half really tough, and either Leander made adjustments in the second half, or our defense clearly struggled with their quarterback.
And this was a great example of what I've seen, because I follow all these schools, and one thing that I've seen Round Rock do throughout the season is they've really gashed defenses with what Ryan O'Keefe and Marquise Brown are capable of doing. But tonight, Round Rock got a little dose of what they've been doing to folks with Carter. I mean, Carter's just so dangerous. I mean, 3 touchdowns of 70 to 80 yards.
Without doubt. And I think, that's what Hendrickson's model is as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, Cedar Ridge is much more of a Round Rock model. They've got Deuce as their running back.
Yeah.
And Jalen Ellis is their wide receiver. They're very they're very dangerous in all aspects of the game, which is very similar to Round Rock. But this is, next week's a big game, Rodney.
Yeah, absolutely. And
maybe we can give Mike Rose to get another date, and you come back and join us.
And again, looking at that schedule here for Round Rock, the rest of the way doesn't get a whole lot easier. You got Stony Point coming up next week, then you're at Cedar Ridge, a big meeting with Hendrickson. When you get to that Hendrickson game on November 2nd, there's going to be a lot on the line in that one. And then you finish up with Vista Ridge. Vista Ridge has struggled just like Leander, but Vista Ridge beat Leander. So you bet your tail Vista Ridge will come out with an effort like this.
Next week is the must-win game.
It's a huge one. That's a huge one.
That removes pressure, or it puts the pressure on the last 3 games of the season.
But most importantly, we talked about it in the intro, this was one Round Rock needed to get to really try to solidify one of those 2 playoff spots that seemed to still be up for grabs. Sloppy or not, this is a huge win.
Without doubt, I agree.
Again, the final score, Round Rock wins over the Leander Lions by a score of 49-30. And what a game it was. Guys, it has been my pleasure to be here with you guys. We got to thank back at the KMAC Broadcast Studios, Mitchell Paget. He's been riding along with us tonight, our quality assurance administrator, making sure everything is doing just what we needed it to do. Big thanks to KMAC Sports President Chuck Licata, Director of Programming Merle Bertrand, Director of Social Media and Communications Miss Christina Weber, as well as Tim Cox and Suna Vincat over at Connectel. Bruce, my man.
Rodney, it was
good
a pleasure.
times, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I hope I didn't step on your toes too much.
Are you kidding me?
The maestro behind us.
Yeah, that's right. The man with the golden tones, the maestro twisting and tweaking the dials back there. Blake Herrera. Blake, great work, my man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. You too.
So next week, Round Rock and Stony Point. That's going to be a big one. Y'all have a great call and give it hell the rest of the year, guys.
And best of luck with Westwood the rest of the season.
You betcha. We'll bid you adieu. One final time from AC Bible Stadium here in Leander. Your final score, Round Rock wins over Leander 49-30. We'll see you next week, folks.